Guys, we're going live. We're live.
Okay,
we're
how
live.
long? How long?
We're
We're live.
We're live right now.
Bagels!
I
Hello,
came just
guys.
in time.
Okay.
That's what she said.
Damn. Kid, stop. You're going to get us in trouble. Oh, God, I'm so unprepared for this shit.
No, here's how you solve the problem. Just put in the description, type hashtag SFW, and you're good.
What's that?
That's clever.
Hashtag safe for work.
Oh my gosh, chat's already going on. Hello, everybody.
Oh my God, really?
Yes, War and Corruption. Hey, man, how you doing? Max Zorin, Parrot Head's already here. Ravenous Hound says that they will be in the chat when they get the stream up on their TV. Parrot Head, unfortunately, Origami's taking a break tonight. I have worn him out. He finally collapsed on sandwiches. So it's terrible. He was looking. He comes to me today and he goes, "Hey, so with all these new patron members, I can finally get that sandwich you owe me." And I was like, "Dude, no, that's
none of that.
No, maybe when we have like 100 people on the patron, maybe then we can get you like a half sandwich, right?" And he just said like, "Fuck this, I'm out." I said, "What? Why?" Like the guy just has no gumption for the team. He'll be on for Tuesday. Oh, okay. Sorry, buddy. I was actually updating the patron tier for you because I wanted the $15 tier to actually have something in it for people. And so what's up?
Sorry, you go.
Okay. I wanted to have something in it for people. So one thing I'm gonna do with the $15 tier is, still give you a Discord ranks and everything. I'm going to do like a call-in for the Sunday streams because those are a little bit more chill. Like we're trying not to have like as serious as a ranty of a time. But like 15 plus minutes, come on, it may be longer, just depending on the topic. Chill with us, talk with us, let us know what you're thinking. If there's any topics you want us to cover, you can ask us directly. And then if you're in that tier for like 2 months, we're going to have merch on Teespring. We're already creating it. Working on a mug right now. Colton,
Speaking of, check the Discord.
Oh. Damn!
Although
that was quick.
One thing I don't like is how the mug gets clipped off at the bottom. Do you want me to draw a black line so it's continuous?
I mean, you don't have to.
I don't mind. It's at least something to do. The stream's boring. Okay.
You know what? Go for it.
What? The stream's boring.
Dude, I'm restricting your pay now.
Yes. So we're going to be doing some stuff onto the Teespring.
I'll be right back.
Okay, buddy. GothicSushi actually drew me this really cute little crow thing that's like on a tea mug. And I've been using it as my Twitter avatar. Actually, let me do this. Let me show you guys what it looks like. Let me switch out the Ludi Colo, and I'll show you exactly what we're going to be putting on. Here we go. There we are. So I'm going to be putting this little cute crow thing onto the mugs, and on the other side, we'll just say "Ka," because crows are Ka. Or is working on the Hood Rat hoodie. So if you're in that tier for 2 months, like the second time, I'll contact you. You let me know where you want me to send you. Just pick out anything that we have up on Teesprings and we'll send it out to you. So look forward to probably either Tuesday or Wednesday. I'll have the link to the Teespring merchandise. I'm just waiting for Aura to send me the stuff for the Hood Rat hoodies. But like mugs, t-shirts, cute stuff like that. We'll do one with like our avatars. We'll have a bunch of stuff on there for people. Help support the channel if you don't want to be on Patreon, because I know some people don't like the Patreon.
Why?
They got a lot of controversy. I remember we ragged on them. Like they just booted people off of there before. So some people really don't want to support Patreon now.
Well, like Alex Jones, right? But
other people. Bro, why don't you like Alex Jones? He's hilarious.
Yeah, he is.
They're making the frogs guy.
Interdimensional aliens and shit. Like, I don't know, man. He had some crazy
Bro,
theories.
did you make a tweet that you're live?
Did you?
No, I was busy on the Teespring stuff. Hold on.
We got sidetracked.
I did. I got so sidetracked. I wanted to, I was trying to update the patron tier. So I'm actually, let me show that. I guess I really should tweet out the stream. Also, full disclosure, I was also watching Batman Beyond.
You can multitask. You're talking to us watching
15th
Batman Beyond,
anniversary
and you were doing
FTW.
Teespring.
Wait. Sorry, what'd you say? Colton, what'd you say?
15th anniversary FTW. Suck it, Bob Kane. Rest in peace, Billfinger.
Oh, that was a nice comment that you left there. Thank you.
Oh, how did your Bob stream go?
It was a lot of fun.
That's good.
Yeah, we just made fun of the guy. Did you know that this motherfucker got sued because he paid somebody to make clown paintings for him, and then he put his name on the clown paintings, and then later he got sued for trying to steal their work? That's embarrassing, man.
I don't even know, man.
OMG link merch. Kat, I promise we will. And Kat, I do want to hit you up because I was wondering if you could do us something for like a joint thing with me and Aura. If that's okay.
I just commissioned her for some merch that I'm going to be dropping once I do the thing.
Steve is always stealing my ideas before I have a chance to announce them or come up with them.
God damn it, Steve, stop it.
I couldn't pick which Steve merch to buy. I'm going to make my boyfriend buy me a hoodie or whatever he picks. Actually, Steve, do us all a favor. Link your merch in the description. Or, oh, you know what? I have it here. Okay. I have it here. Actually,
do the second one, not the first. The first one is spelled wrong. I don't know how to spell.
Seriously?
yeah.
Guys, check out Steve's Teespring store. Go and help him out. Support the channel. Support him because he is a good friend and honorary crow. As you all know, I'm the crow of Judgment, or is the crow of Spirit, and Colton is Crow Junior, and Steve is the Canadian crow.
I'm the handicapped crow because age is a handicap.
You said it, not me.
So did all of Repzion's apologists.
Ouch. Ouch. Okay, so let me actually explain, because we got a rundown of what we're going to be streaming for the week. And let me do this because it's very weird in here. Something's not right. Hold on. Let me just fix this.
Such as your Discord DMs. Rip.
So what's going on, Colton?
Oh, there we go. Much better.
Damn it, I was about to claim the
too much light in here. I was starting to feel claustrophobic.
Yeah, right crows don't need light.
No, we need darkness. For our souls. It's dark and black.
I keep it light all the time. I don't think my camera can see in the dark.
That is why you're the Canadian crow.
Because
ooh, damn.
Mm-hmm.
Got him. I had to take this right here is a lampshade that I took off the small lamp that's lighting me right now. Without it,
that just doesn't look that bad either way. It's just kind of like a different color tone.
Don't patronize me.
Okay, I'm putting out the tweet for the stream. I think you're all going to love it. We are live with @Steve DeLive interviewing @Coltron Films, the boy who terrified Repzion.
I imagine like the cheesy 1933 King Kong trailer where it's like shocked millions. And it's just right in a Chewbacca onesie.
I'm tweeting it. I'm tweeting the stuff. Guys, if you can do me a favor, I'm tweeting it right now. I'm tagging a couple of you in it. The only person, and I swear, I do love you, buddy. I love you, Parrot Head, but your Twitter handle is so different from what your actual tagging that's on here. So I never get you in these tweets. I do apologize.
What's his name?
It's something like he's always okay. Here's the thing about Parrot Head, right? Parrot Head is constantly messaging me, like he's tagging me in these memes while we're streaming. So while we're watching it, I look into Twitter, and he's always posting something, and I just start fucking dying inside. They're always funny, dude.
Hey, Parrothead, post the one that I made of Repzion and tag him. Tag Crow.
Oh,
wait, Crow, did you see that one?
No, I didn't. I want to, though.
Go look on Twitter. I made one. It's like the Virgin Chad style meme.
Oof. Oof. Okay. I've tweeted out the thing. If you are tagged in, or if you see it, please retweet it. Helping us share the content here does really help.
Ooh. Someone added me on Twitter.
There we go. Sawed off. S Fortunata 676. See, I would never get you from that, Parrothead. I love you, buddy. But
that's okay. It's very different.
Jay London, hey, buddy, how you doing? The epic rap battle between Trump versus Clinton. I'm linking between Repzilla and Maya. The thought of slapping Repzilla so many times gives me chill. Damn.
Dude, I forgot about epic rap battle.
BRB.
Old YouTube.
Sorry I'm late, but I'll watch the Bob Kane roast tonight. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. So for those of you who don't know, Bob Kane, just real quick, just to explain, if you want to check it out, please do. Bob Kane was the man who claimed to have sole creation of Batman. He carried that to his death. He carried it well beyond it. And finally, in 2017, the guy who really created Batman was finally given credit. By being really created, he's the one who came up with Cape, the Cow, the backstory, all the other side characters that we know, all of their stories, all of their gimmicks, Gotham City, everything. And he was only credited in 2017, and Athena Finger was on the channel, and that's his granddaughter. And this was like something that their family had to work really hard. I always say the guy's name wrong. I think it's Mark Tyler Nobleman. Sorry if I said that wrong, but he did a whole thing about Bill Finger, and he drew a lot of attention. And finally got the recognition for Bill Finger. It took years. It took years. But Bob Kane's a piece of shit. Bill Finger is awesome. That's pretty much it. Focus, Crow. Aura. He's not even in the stream, but he's already telling me to focus. Okay. So what are we going to be doing for the week? Let me just let you guys know everything that we got going on. Tomorrow, we will be talking about Chris Hansen. Oh, hold on. Let me actually do it this way. That way you can actually see the beautiful thumbnails. We'll be talking about Chris Hansen.
Oh God, this guy.
Yeah, he's a piece of shit.
He said, "I have nothing else to say." Yep, you got it.
He took over, dude. People were warning the entire AntiO community, and they were like, "No, you're wrong. Chris Hansen's on our side. He thought our side he's gonna be a hero, just like Repzion." And even fucking Repzion was cheering this jackass on. And then he turns around and he sells the fucking rights to his entire thing on Onision. Sold it for cash to cable television. You all got played.
Of course he did. I don't see how people are surprised about this. He's a fucking snake. He works with Slug. Dude, that's all you need to know about him. That's all you need to know about him.
Honestly, does he?
I
think Slug claims
they have interviews together and shit.
Seriously?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh my God. Okay.
Slug overvalues himself, but he is somewhat connected to Chris Hansen. It's yeah. Well, this is the same guy that Onision said, I don't want to have an interview or debate with you. So he shows up at his fucking house with cameras. I don't think he remembers how Catch a Predator works. You lure people to you. You don't go over to their residence. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense.
All right, Steve. So if you want, feel free to join us on Tuesday. Or and I will be doing that stream together. So if you want to join in on that, it sounds like you got some opinions. Next up on Wednesday, we will be back with Wacko Wednesday.
Oh shit! Wait! Am I on Chris Hansen now?
No.
I go to get a hot dog. All of a sudden, Chris Hansen wants me to have a seat.
Oof. So we'll be back on Wednesday with Wacko Wednesday, covering the life, the journey, the legacy that is the Wackadoo Jim Soroka. And then Thursday, we will be doing our second content co-op. Hopefully this one doesn't run for 6+ hours on Westmost Video. I've been spelling this guy's name wrong. I just realized I've been spelling it Wesmost. So, yeah, I'm terrible. But that's our stream schedule. There will be no stream on Friday. Saturday, we're going to plan something out for them. We'll probably be covering the Chaz, hashtag Chaz, hashtag Chop, and the rest of the stuff going on with the riots. And then Sunday, we'll be doing a chill stream. And hopefully War and Corruption, we'll go ahead and see you there because you do get time to call in, join the stream. I'll send you a StreamYard link. And since you're the only person at that tier, if you want to just join us for the entire thing, it would be a lot of fun to have you on. All right, guys. So back at it. Today, though, he's eating a hot dog.
That's good. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with that. I wanted to ask about next Sunday. G24Vic, I will be on your channel if you would like to have me, so we can continue. I am so sorry. Moving into the house, I did miss the second stream. I'm glad Aura was able to join you, but I would very much appreciate to go back to my new weekly therapy sessions on your channel. Hopefully this time I can tell you the story about how my parents were shot in an alleyway before me, and I spent and dedicated the rest of my life to taking down assholes like Repzion. Crow Man.
Does anyone else think this?
Does
anyone else think this chip looks like a raptor claw?
Yeah, kind of.
Or a crow claw, a crow beak. Holy shit! No, Illuminati confirmed.
It's a talon.
Ah!
There you go. Crow had to move into the mansion. Coming from fucking California in my tiny ass apartment, this feels like a goddamn mansion.
You got the echo. You got everything. I'm gonna be moving into a shoebox at the end of the month, probably. I'm bummed out.
And this is why you need to go check out Steve DeLive's Teespring. Support Steve DeLive.
Okay. Buy some merch.
Buy some merch now. Buy it. Holy shit. Deep. OMG. All right. Origami says focus again. Aura, stop telling us what to do. We're chilling out. We're having a good time. Okay, so.
Join the stream, bitch. If you want us to focus, join the damn stream.
Oh,
he's coming.
Hey.
No. It's his day off. It's
Origami's day off. He's here as a viewer to chill and relax.
Why?
So here's why we're here. Colton, you are at the center of, I wouldn't say everything, right? But you're definitely at the center of a lot of this drama going on with Repzion, with Repzilla, with Maya.
I'm a special person.
That's a fair way of saying it. So here's the thing. Westmost did a video, right? He says that he called a legal expert. Sure. Although I would really question what information you actually gave to that person, because his conclusions seem to be spitting in the face of the Washington Penal Code. But we'll go into that on Thursday. But since he released that video, Repzion has been taking down a lot of his shit and just telling people, go check out Westmost. He's got everything. Well, deleting almost everything he can about this entire thing, which I think is just fucking beautiful. Repzilla has since backed out of it, while also at the same time making it very clear that the entire thing is just about Maya. Repzion's done nothing wrong. Hashtag Repzion daddy baby spread it all over my face. Was that too lewd? Steve?
Nah, you're good. You're good.
Okay, good. Steve,
you're on the line. Don't.
Okay, all right, perfect. I come in, I'll kick him out. Colton's coming. I got it. All right, so we watched that video, and Aura and I are preparing to do the content co-op. Although I kind of already know what I want to say about it because it's
content co-op.
Yes, content co-op. We didn't steal that from anybody. We didn't even take that name from anybody else's thing. It's totally original. Hey, it's just Kenny. Welcome. Wow, just wow. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome.
Soge01. Hello, Soge. Soge King. All right.
My mouth makes the most unholy noises when I eat and drink.
Oh, and Billy Bob, I forgot to give you a shout out. Sorry.
Why is Bill Bob?
Because they said to call him whatever we wanted, and I said Billy Bob.
Oh, okay. But yeah, Wes's video is, I think, nonsense.
It is.
And Wes is a good guy, though.
See, the thing
he donated a fuck ton to my Kickstarter, so
that's
cool.
Sweet.
He's the highest donator so far.
Here's the thing. I don't think Wes is a terrible person. I don't think he's an evil person. I just think he's wildly misinformed on a lot of the shit that he's been bringing up. And I gotta say, when I was watching his video, it seemed like he was really. He talks about he talks about a few things in there, and there's some stuff I really do want to correct. We sent him some questions, so I will respect that. When we talk to people and we're not on the same side, it's very easy to just say, like Repzion did, no, we don't want to talk to you. We don't like you. That's it. Yeah, and then just blow everybody off, right? When we contacted Wes, we invited him on. He said he couldn't come on, but he did say he was willing to answer our questions about his video, which I do respect. So we sent him the things that we want to talk about. And actually, Colton, I did want to ask you a couple questions related to some things in that video. But first, I want you to walk us through kind of how this whole thing starts, right? And let me explain it the way that you've explained to me before. Oh.
What about me, you cocksucker? Do you love me?
Hearts out to you.
Upside down heart, black heart. He doesn't love me.
No.
Oh, Slug is here. Slug, you're just chill out, man. Have a good time, okay? Relax.
Wait. Leech is in here? Yeah, holy shit, he is! Oh my god!
For everyone to watch.
Thought he wanted out of this drama.
He's not in the drama.
Hey! He says he's bored. He wants to watch. I say let him.
Yeah.
Slug has already learned his lesson. So
hopefully
he's just chilling.
Yep. All right. So here's the thing, right? This is the way I understand the situation. You were a major fan of Repzion's, right? You were in his Discord server. The two of you spoke. You had chats online together. You legitimately did go to the movies together because apparently you live like 20 minutes away from each other. And these were not, to my understanding, you were like, what, 15 or so at the time? Because you're 16 now. So this is when you were younger. 17, sorry. Oh, happy birthday. Whatever that was. Yes.
Wait, is today computer? What's the date today?
I think it's the 15th.
I didn't ask you, but yeah, you're right. And it still doesn't want to respond. It doesn't want to respond. It just turned off. The light just turned off.
It's okay. It's okay. Steve will be the computer.
Okay.
Steve.
4 days ago. Oh
my gosh. Steve. Steve will be our computer. All right, so all you have to do is give Steve a command. Steve, sing If You're Happy and You Know It.
I don't know this. Happy and You Know It. It's clapping shit.
Yeah. If you're
more,
happy,
damn it, more.
No, I don't do that.
God, this computer is outdated.
Yeah, I don't know, bad computer.
If you're happy and you know it, suck them toes.
Oh, Soroka would love that. Okay, so when you were about 15 years old, you were going to the movies with this guy. You had no bad ill wills with him at all. Nothing I can see from any of the stuff that we've been able to find, anything that they have posted, showing that there was ever any sort of actual bad will between you and that entire group. What seems to have started this entire thing, and I'll be very clear, Colton. I know why you've said that. You had no ill will. You basically got sent photos. Now, I've been told that there was a video. I've never seen anyone mention a video until Westmost video on this, right? But I was told that you were sent photos, right?
Yes.
You saw them. You sent them out to Repzion, right? You sent them to Repzion over Discord because you found those photos.
Well, no, what happened is I didn't even send them to Repzion. I just told them that I knew what I knew.
Okay. So you had them. You told Repzion that you basically found nudes of his girlfriend, and they were of her giving performances to people because these were of her as a cam girl. She was an adult.
Well,
she was working as a cam model.
Well, here's the thing. It wasn't even about that originally. What it was about was the whole dead grandfather photo thing. And,
okay. There we go.
Yeah. And so I told him that, like, I knew, hey, you lied about Phoenix and Lauren. Can we talk about this? In his Discord. And then he basically was saying, like, no, stop. I remember there being one message where he literally just flat out said, you need to stop talking about this or I will ban you. And then his friend Aggie came in and started joining him, and then that's when I decided to leave.
Okay. So there was a claim made in Westmost video that you were either asked to leave or you were banned from Repzion server. What you've told me before is you left because of the things people were saying to you. Yes. And so that was actually Repzion and his friend Aggie?
Yes. Aggie, who made those comments with the N-word.
Yeah, Repzion surrounds himself with some really spectacular fucking people. Sorry, flipping people.
A Nazi, a Klan member, you know, just top notch.
Yeah, I think he got out of there.
It's like in Austin Powers. Was it the second one when Seth Green, his dad is Dr. Evil, and he's on the Mulry talk show, and he says, or it's like a Ku Klux Klan member and a Nazi. It's like that's Dan's whole friend group.
Okay,
it's like all those bad guys in there.
All right, actually, you know what? Billy Bob just posted something, so tell me if this is true. Ooh. So this is after you've left the Discord server. This happened on Twitter, to my understanding, correct? You said that you were sent this image of Maya as a cam girl, yes. not a private, like, intimate thing that she was having with another dude. Nothing she sent to you. Nothing that anyone would reasonably assume would remain private. It was a pornographic performance. Now, whoever sent that to you is fucked up. You are a kid. I know what I did as a teenager with the computer, so I ain't gonna say anything else. But nobody should have sent that to you as a minor. I'll be clear there. You did get it though. You got into this back and forth with Repzion over Twitter. You started calling him a cuck. He called you a liar. This is according to Billy Bob here. And then you decided to post the cam girl pic of Maya to prove essentially that he was being cucked.
Is that what happened? I can't remember. That's so long ago. That's like, I forgot how he blocked my first account on Twitter. That left my mind.
Okay. But when you posted the photo of Maya, right? Because you did do that.
Well, let's first start with how many pictures were actually posted, because there's been some people saying that there was
apparently
like more than
two.
One. Okay. Apparently 2, or do you remember doing 2?
I thought it was the same. Well, now I'm pretty sure because I've seen the difference in them. I remember. Well, what happened was the first one that I posted was the one that was uncensored, and that was holy shit, the rain just stopped automatically. The first one was the one I posted uncensored and then took out right away, and the second one is what Phoenix sent to me, and because I asked him, like, hey, I'm gonna censor it this time, but I need a screenshot of the thing, and he must have thought it was a different one, so he sent me this. He sent me the one that was censored in the Google Drive. I took it out recently. Because everyone, if you know about it, then you know what happened.
Okay.
And so there's no point for it to be there.
Well, and, so when you say 2 photos and you think that they might have been the same, but they have a slight variation, they're probably from the same performance.
No, her hair is different in each of them.
Oh,
although what's interesting is how her for the watermark that's on the newer one, I love how they're like now saying that they were two different photos, but before they were just going along with it being the same one, claiming it was CP. But now that I just proved that that's the case, now they're going with, well, they're different ones, so who knows? So that really pisses me off. And
Yeah.
and for another thing for the watermark is that let's say for argument's sake that somebody did change the file name for the new photo. They did a damn good job, because first off, I saw the whole video that was like of Maya's performance, and she was like looking at the camera and stuff, not at the screen where her partner would have been, but directly at the camera. So and the whole time, I'm sorry, just a second.
You're good. Take your time, dude. So
I'm sorry, I need to take care of something. I'll be right back.
Yeah, go for it. So Steve.
Yeah.
So I'm reading the chat because Billy Bob has been watching this for a while, right?
Yeah.
We'll ask Colton when he gets back here. But according to Billy Bob, it was some sort of little back and forth pitter patter that they were having on Twitter. Billy Bob says that they remember it because they were laughing the entire time. Well, I can definitely see why Repzion hates Colton to the extent that he does, because he was probably slapping the kid and the kid slapped back.
Well, but is releasing public cam information on someone?
I mean, look, I'll be very clear, and when Colton gets back, I'll say it to him if he really needs me to say it to him.
Sorry,
Colton. So
I'm sorry about that. My mom wanted my dishes for dinner.
It's okay. So one thing I want to be clear on, right? I don't think it's illegal what you did at all. Period. I mean, the concept of revenge porn is very crystal clear. It is not, I'm a former porn actress. Now I've left the life of pornography, and anyone who has my videos can no longer share them because I don't want to be seen that way anymore. Now I will say, it's a shitty thing to do, right? I understand why you would have done it. I can understand, you did it to prove a point to Repzion about Maya, or whatever, right? You still shouldn't have done it. That's not to say it's illegal. It is a crime, and you need to pay. No, like, you can do something that's just morally wrong and not legally a fucking crime that you can be sent to prison for. Like, cheating on your taxes. Wait, don't clip that, IRS. When you're older, you'll understand that joke.
You know what is a crime? Is
Maya already understands that joke, but it's too edgy for her.
Okay. But that's been my whole thought process on this from the start, right? It's a shitty thing to do. It's just not illegal. And, as much as I can say it's a shitty thing to do, my heart just feels no sympathy or empathy towards Maya, because she has done much worse to people. Much worse.
And I didn't have malicious intent. Because part of the definition of revenge porn is to humiliate someone by sharing their body, but that was never the intent. It was to show that she was cheating on her boyfriend. It was not to shame her for her body. That wasn't the goal.
Well, and the other part of it is that you need to have a reasonable expectation that was meant to be private. And as you said, one of the photos, she's staring directly at the camera, giving a performance. And like you even said in your video that you did on the situation, you found her screen name. She had a public porn persona as a cam girl. And these images, to my understanding, I'm not going to look them up because I don't need to see Little Miss Tiny Tit Anti-Semite. If you Google her cam name, the images are publicly available. They're still up on Google. So I'm still at the point where okay. So you did share them, right? You did send them to Repzion. Now, after that part, I think that's when Repzion basically said, "This is CP. Everybody report this post." And we've seen that.
What happened?
What happened
was
right? Two wrongs don't make a right. Why the fuck did he do that then? Colton did something wrong. He did something worse.
One wrong makes a right, but two wrongs is just too far. That's their logic. But
Yeah.
no, what happened? I didn't send it to him. I put it in the drive, and then they must have seen that. And then she joined my server and was like screaming at me. And Lauren
Well,
was
she does like
it was pretty
straight.
funny. Yeah, it was. Dude, my ears were shooting blood. It was not good. And so she said, "Oh, I was 15, and I'm recording this for proof." Like, what? I'd like to listen to that recording. That'd bring back a lot of funny memories. But then I see on Twitter, the guy said it was 16. So, and then it went on, and his friend said 11, and then changed to 16. And then Maya gave up and said 14 through 17. And then recently she changed to 12 through 17, just expanding that range. She, very confident.
But then it's above 18 though, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It wasn't any of those.
Yeah. So one thing
there's a math
the actual images that are available that you shared, the ones that are still on Google to this day, they're from when she was a cam girl. She worked. This was not, I'm running this. She was not a self-employed entrepreneur. She was working for a website. The website verifies the identity of its models. They don't allow minors to perform for them. Ergo, unless she's claiming that the website she worked for is employing minors, that would be something else entirely, right?
Yeah.
But
or she faked her age, which herself is illegal to get on sites like that.
Yeah, which I don't think Maya's smart enough to do that.
Yeah.
Well, there's like a theory that's like, oh, it was Maya's mom, and then she used her mom's account. But then where's her mom?
Why would? But in some of it, the model name says Maya Moore, so that doesn't make any sense.
Oh wait, so she posted her
Maya Jr.
Christ, she used her personal name even.
Yeah.
Like her real name.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
In some of them, yeah. A lot of it was, tax evasion. So she couldn't really use the same name.
Okay.
For some of it, she was able to.
Okay. But my point is, like, this site does verify the identity of the people that work for them. They did verify that she was 18, and those are the images that are available that people still have access to, right? I'm not going to share her screen name, Colton. Don't say it, right? I know you said it in your video.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah. But, if someone really wants to go find this stuff, they can, just running a goddamn Google search, right? So the expectation of privacy, or the idea that a minor such as yourself would have a reasonable assumption that these images are meant to remain private when they are still, to this day, up on Google for anyone to go look at, because she was a performer. She did pornographic content for people. Is
for the public.
You should be a lawyer.
No, definitely not.
Probably your calm today, actually. It's
the kid's on. I don't.
Okay. Yeah.
And plus, Colton, you're funny and you keep me in a good mood. So, this is my understanding of what it actually is. Now, I've read the Washington Penal Code on this. You live in the state of Washington, am I correct? Okay, I don't mean to dox you, but that's pretty much become public for everybody. I'm not going to say the city or address or anything. I don't know any of that shit.
Oh, it's fine. I just blanked out because whenever someone says penal code, I think of the Ed 209 speech from RoboCop. Penal code, you are in direct violation of Penal Code 113, Section 9. I have that whole speech memorized.
Good. Crow has a soft spot for Colton. Shut up, Billy Bob.
Keep it soft.
Okay, so that I've read through that, right, multiple times. I cannot see any way in which a reasonable assumption from anybody, who doesn't have their head lodged firmly up their own ass, would assume that pornographic content filmed and sent online that was paid for, right, would remain private. That you would believe that stuff is supposed to remain private, especially when you can just Google this stuff, right? It doesn't lead you to a revenge site. She had a porn persona, You know,
a ton of them.
A ton of them.
So you're very likely to come across spanning over a year. She claims it was just a week. She claims it was just a week. It was just a week of doing something to keep it private, but it was over.
No, okay. So Maya is inherently dishonest, so you really have to disregard the majority of what comes out of her fucking mouth. And that's how I treat her, right? If she says something, I automatically say, okay, that's bullshit until somebody else.
Yeah, I believe the opposite. Yeah, that goes for me or for her and Daniel.
Oh my gosh, I love this. If she was underage, she is guilty of distributing CP. Well, that would be true.
Yeah. That's well, their argument is she didn't even know it existed. They think the wizard Merlin just zapped it onto the internet. They didn't even know how it happened.
Bitch, you're staring.
It just poof.
Okay,
Mickey Mouse from Fantasia just did a little spell and created that image.
Actually, according to them, that I want to make very, actually get some clarification on, right? So we know immediately they accused you of CP. We know that they did that publicly. We know that you got harassed. We know that you got doxxed. We know that your Twitter got suspended because of the mass flaggings that were happening.
And my Discord.
And your Discord.
So I lost a whole server that I was running, a dedication of the movie Zathura.
Tell me about that sometime. The movie Zathura. Not now.
Watch it.
Not now. Oh, no, maybe after this stream.
Yes, no.
I'm interested. Okay. But you were in a bad mental state, because I can imagine that happening to an adult, let alone someone who is, at this point, you're 16 or are you still 15?
Oh, you mean during this time? I was just gonna say that I was 10. If you just forgot my age now.
During this time,
15. No, 16 at the time.
Okay. See, I know what it's like for an adult, right? Because I've seen people have their breakdowns when they're being given that much shit, right? You're 16 at this point. All that's happening. You're even told, one, that the FBI is being contacted. And then two, somebody, and we have no clarification on this event at all, because to my understanding, there is no police report at all, period.
Yeah.
Somebody even
and it's not even the harassment.
Yeah, there wasn't even a call.
And it wasn't even the harassment, because I can deal with that. It's like, if you don't like it, just shut your phone off, whatever. But it's the guy pretending to be like a family, guy pretending to have family in the FBI that really fucked with me.
Right. You
because I thought that something actually was going to happen.
Yeah, and somebody did call you, called your school, called your parents, claiming to be a cop. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So and this is the weird thing, right? Repzion states that he did call the police, right? Repzion also states that there is no police report because apparently they don't file police reports on minors, which is an absolute absurd fucking lie.
Yeah, that's not how anything works.
You can't get any clarification on this, can you?
The police department might be lazy, like Warren Corruption was saying. Like if it was like a first offense for Colton, they might just look the other way and give him stop that. It would be really, really weird and make the department look bad for a possible CP case to be taken like that. But there would also have to be like the record of Daniel phoning the cops, and there is no record of Daniel even phoning the cops, let alone a police report either. Yeah. So there's that.
and for fuck, I'm drawing a blank. I just forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
Okay.
That happens too much for me. I'm 17 and I'm already getting dementia. I just forgot my own age. Jesus.
Well, can we clarify maybe a couple things that Repzion keeps saying then? He said.
Oh wait, I remember.
Okay, go ahead.
He claims the cops came to my house. That never happened. One of them called me. He says that to make it seem legit, like it actually is a real case.
If they came to your house, they would file
they would have taken my phone.
Yeah. Period.
They did come to your house for the other thing, though, right?
What other thing? Oh yeah, apparently.
Okay.
I was in my cabinet in Packwood during that.
Well, okay, what was this about?
I don't know if you can say.
Okay, if you don't want to say, I think I know the situation. It's actually not related to what we're talking about right now. Okay, let's avoid
Although
that,
Daniel used it as an excuse to look like a good Samaritan in his video, even though when he's making that call, he just looks so bored out of his mind. And he clearly only did it because he thought it'd be funny to have an excuse to call the cops on me for an actual thing. Anyways.
So here's the thing, though. If you call the police and you say this person is distributing CP online, right? And his claim is they went to your house, correct? They would have to make a report about that because they visited your home. Like the idea that they just said, "Oh, well, let's just go check this out because we're so fucking bored. We got nothing." It doesn't work that way. Now,
I don't know if you can see the private chat, Colton, but I just put it in there because it's that isn't what I was talking about. But I don't know if you can talk about this on the screen.
Oh no, they didn't come to my house for that. That was mailed to me. Okay. Oh, I'll talk about that. Yeah, cease and desist. I don't care. That was
okay. I didn't know if you could.
I laughed so hard when I read it. What they said in that guarantees a win. Like they're in court, they're done. Like the shit they claim in that. She claims that I regularly post her nude photos to Twitter.
Yeah. No, that's
that already ruined their case.
The one time you did, your account got taken away because Repzion said mass flag this kid. Period. That's no. The thing is, the cease and desist is a joke as far as what it actually claims. But here's the thing.
Second one I've gotten.
I could assume that a lawyer put that together for them because Maya will lie to everybody about everything. Maya is a dishonest person. I fully believe she will go to an attorney, lie through her crooked fucking teeth, and tell that attorney, this kid basically showed up outside my house and's been filming me with his camera. That's the sort of person I think Maya is. She's delusional and she's fucking insane.
A lot of the shit that was in there from the attorney is just stuff that never happened. No one even ever claimed.
But the thing
is, it's clear that she's using this as a scare tactic and it's not working.
Well, beyond just a scare tactic, if you saw Westmo's video, right? It's out there now. Okay, so they don't even need to make that claim anymore. They can just say, "Well, we had to send this letter because of these things." They don't even need to make the claim because people are going to report the letter, right? She's a conniving, manipulative bitch. We all know that. But here's the thing that I want clarification on. Revenge porn, to my understanding, does not get claimed on you, right? They claim CP, 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 CP repeatedly over and over and over again, right? Until you basically disappear. Then you got proof of Maya's actual age, right? You come out, you make your video. They're still saying CP, but at the same time, they start calling it also it's revenge porn. This was
they can't make up their mind.
The age. Well,
and Daniel said before, it was just an innocent little math error, no biggie. But in the video he made, he said that you can't prove that she wasn't underage, therefore our claim is valid. Like, okay, so that doesn't prove anything.
It's almost like he's making it up as he goes along.
Yeah. And he says that with such a smile, like it was such a triumphant moment for him. I honestly feel sorry for his parents. Like, that's what's triumphant for you. That's what makes you feel good. That you believe your claim can't be 100% invalidated, even though everyone knows it's bullshit. Well, what is wrong with get a life? You're sad.
Yeah. Now, that's the thing I really wanted to confirm on, right? Because they backpedaled so hard into revenge porn because CP just doesn't hold up, right? Now that her age has actually been established, right? To which that really pissed them off. That did. That really upset them that you made that video. But once that got shown, right? Once you showed the watermark with the timestamp on it, they then tried to say, no, there was other images. We swear there was other images. But then Repzilla's even made his own video. Now, we slammed Repzilla. We did 6 hours pulling apart his fucking, how to orally pleasure fucking Repzion video.
You want to give us the details again? I laughed so hard when you went into the details.
You should not have been watching that stream, dude.
Just put hashtag NSFW and I'll fuck off. That works 99%.
You should not have been
just
watching that
Just put
stream,
hashtag NSFW and your crush will like you. No, not clickbait.
Okay, so here's the thing, right? Even Repzilla's own video, Repzilla was hardcore trying to run defense for Repzion, right? Hardcore. Like he kind of threw Maya under the bus, but also at the same time kept saying, yeah, well, at the same time, you kept saying, well, this girl's got no influence, right? I'm sitting there going, like, you did a 26-minute video on Colton. What influence does Colton have compared to Maya? You're so full of shit. But that's neither here nor. And same thing with Steve, right? And this is no disrespect. Like, I love Steve. I do. If I was gay, man, the two of us, yeah.
We would click,
hearts out.
We'd be close friends.
But my thing there is Repzilla makes that video, and he has to state it's not CP. There's no CP in that drive, right? He even has to say it. He's been hardcore defending Repzion's every single statement and action, right? So they've all reverted into it's revenge porn, right? Revenge porn was never stated at all when the stuff came out, right? It was always a CP allegation. It was a CP allegation a year ago. It wasn't until you got proof of her age, right, and really started hammering that home, and other people started calling it out. That's when they started backpedaling into it being revenge porn. In fact, drama and opinions, right? When she goes to make her video, right? When she goes to make
the Maya DMs. Oh, those are great.
Maya DMs her, and this is the thing, right? Go ahead and press charges. I would say this. If anyone tries to press charges against you, which I know is not going to happen, period, at this point, right? And if they do, it's done. Because Maya started DMing people saying, if you don't post these videos, I won't press charges for CP. I'll only do it for revenge porn. Maya, if you thought you had anything here, you yourself pissed it away, right? And I don't think that she ever thought that she had anything there. But if she really did,
not a chance.
She burned her own fucking accusations to the ground the moment she was willing to drop them, as long as people didn't make videos commenting on the situation. At that point, it was done, right? And you can have any single legal expert come on and say, well, actually, it's on Colton to prove his own innocence, because that's the smart legal analysis here.
No, it's not. And hey, how about this? Repzion, your mom is a hooker. That is true until you prove me wrong, since we're going by your logic. You don't want to be a hypocrite, do you? So you have to prove me wrong now. It's your job. Your mom is a hooker.
No, it's like if I make the accusation that Repzion, hey, buddy, if I make the accusation, Repzion likes to stare at nudes of his fans that are underage and share nudes on his server with minors. See, if I want to make that accusation, right, and state again, Repzion likes to post nudes on a server full of minors. See, if I want to make that accusation, right?
Yeah, okay. What a silly accusation. I wonder if there's any proof of it.
Repzion, it's up to you to disprove that. Oh, wait, you nuked your Discord server, so I guess it's just out there in the open now. And I can just imply heavily that you're, have pedophilic tendencies. Now, again, right? It doesn't work that way.
We wouldn't dare say anything like that, even though there are screenshots of him, the Nazi posting tits into his uncensored into a server of minors. But there's no proof.
Nazi tits. That is, yeah. Okay. Again, my point there is just, if you make an accusation, it's up to you to prove it, right? You can't sit there and state, oh, it's up to you to prove that you're innocent. I can accuse you of fucking murder. I can accuse you of being Jack the fucking Ripper. Fuck you. It doesn't work that way. And there's a reason why it doesn't work that way. Our whole legal system is based on the idea of innocent until proven guilty. Meaning you have a presumption of innocence, period. That's it. End of the day, you have a presumption of innocence. You don't have a presumption of guilt, and it's up to you to prove beyond a reasonable doubt that you're innocent. That would be insane. And anyone who thinks otherwise is insane. You people are fucking insane.
Wait, take a minute.
So
wait, let's take a minute.
I don't feel like working today. I'm gonna accuse this person of this shit, or you know what I mean? Like, I don't like this person.
Yeah. Imagine the chaos.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, if that is how it worked, when I got pissed at my brother when I was 6, I would have accused him of CP and had him locked in prison for life.
Yeah, like
that's
again,
how.
This is how it works on social media, right? And their entire basis for all their bullshit. Yeah, I'm going to say this: the reason why this whole Onision thing is such a shit show is because you have a mentally deficient jackass like Repzion leading the charge.
Yeah,
it doesn't work like that in the real fucking world. It doesn't work like that in the legal system either.
But Greggy Poo.
And he was crying about how Chris Hansen sold the rights. That was hilarious.
He was backing Chris Hansen. And when Chris Hansen was being called out by others, Repzion was there. Oh, God, Chris Hansen's on our side now. Oh, he's such a good guy. Ignore everybody who's calling him out and warning you. They're liars. Only listen to me and our good new daddy, Chris Hansen. Yeah, that's the type of person Repzion is. He's a fucking clown. He's a fucking clown. And yeah, don't get me wrong. That's not me saying Onision is a good person. No, I'm just saying that you can have 2 jackasses and one can be worse than the other, but they're still both jackasses. Like this situation with Onision and Repzion. They are both jackasses. One's worse than the other, sure, but they're both jackasses.
And the worst one is Repzion.
It's like a spider and a scorpion. They're both pretty bad. Did he
turncoat on Chris Hansen recently? Yeah, he did. He did. The moment Chris Hansen finally revealed he was grifting them all, finally cashed his fucking check that Repzion helped him write, right? That's when he fucking says, oh, no, guys, Chris Hansen's bad now. Keep following me and liking my stuff because, you know, you can always trust me. My head's only, like, fucked up and I've only done meth, like, a few times.
Only a few times, dude.
I wear fake lens frames for pity. I literally made a joke that in court, when I inevitably take him to court, when I do that, sorry, real quick, when I inevitably take him to court, I made a checklist of stuff that's going to happen, and one of the items was one of them will wear fake glasses for sympathy, bonus points if both, and then less than an hour after
the things that Repzion will do.
Yeah, he comes out with this video where he's wearing fake glasses.
Damn,
and I know for a fact he was planning on building that up.
Here's the thing I'm going to tell you right now, because we've seen this happen a lot. If you're actually seeking legal action against any of these parties, don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
I'll stop talking about it.
Yeah. The reason why
I just wanted to point out the checklist.
I know it would be pretty funny because I would assume he'd do that too. But don't talk about it publicly. Do that privately. If you want a good example of why, look at the entire situation with Sargon of Akkad and Aquila Hughes, right? Sargon kept his mouth shut. Aquila kept ranting about how she was going to take this man's career away, take all of his money away from him, right? Aquila would not shut up about it. Sargon never talked about it publicly. When people asked him, he said, I can't talk about it. It's on my legal team. And guess what happened? Sargon won.
He won.
Humiliated her. And he didn't even ask for much, right? So just, I agree with you. I think you need to seek legal action here. Keep it to yourself.
Yeah. I'm done now. I'm done talking about it.
Okay.
But I really am scared if they do that because I don't want to end up bursting into laughter in court. That'd be really embarrassing.
It would be funny. It would be funny. Look, this is the reason why I wanted to clarify some points with you, right? Because first off, there's this big claim that you did this all with malicious intent. You were this major Repzion fan, and all of a sudden one day you just decided to go insane and go rabid and turn malicious, right?
Yeah, I'm a spooky monster. Ooh.
Yeah. But the thing that always gets to me is when I try to source back as far back as I can go, the claim of revenge porn is recent. And it is only after your video proving that Maya was an adult in those photos. That's when they started backpedaling to revenge porn, while still accusing you of having some CP images. And now Repzilla, for as idiotic as I find that man, has also had to come out and state there is no CP on the drive. You are not in possession of CP, and people sharing that drive have no CP on it. Hey, Slug, I do see you in the chat. Thank you so much for joining. I'll still wait for you to print. Well, not print. I mean, man, we don't do newspapers anymore. You should really post a retraction. You know, have just an ounce of integrity. I know now you don't want to talk about it anymore because it's pretty embarrassing.
Wait, what did he say? What did he say? I can't.
Oh no, he's just been in the chat. Like I said, he's been having a good time. Good for him. But Slug,
someone owes him a lobster.
Apparently.
Or is
Slug,
it chat?
I see you in the chat. Okay. I appreciate all the comments because you're really boosting us up in the algorithm, so keep them up. But print a retraction on Twitter. Print an apology for everyone you've accused of being in possession of CP. Make a public statement. Do a video on it. Comment on it. Show everyone that you have an ounce of fucking integrity. Or don't. Because we know you don't. So I'm really not going to hold my breath because I don't want to asphyxiate on it. Anyways, Slug, thank you so much for being a member of the chat.
If you don't mind, I'm going to animate while I talk. I need to get this shit done.
Do your thing. Do your thing. Cyclone, I'm simping. Who are you simping for, Cyclone?
Oh my god. Wait, do you know who Cyclone is?
I have no clue.
I know who he is.
Oh.
He did
was on Slug's stream the other
of me.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
hello,
no.
Cyclone.
I made a video on him. He's a lot. There's a lot to him.
Cyclone, well, thank you so much. You know what? Slug, you brought your own buddy to the stream today. I hope you two are enjoying your little date night.
And Bill and Ted, don't forget who your buddies are. They're going through them all.
At Crows of Judgment, this goes to show I never made this drive, and it was multiple people that were gathering evidence. Only public archives were found. Colton doesn't deserve the hate. Okay, Phoenix, we have the person who made the drive in the chat. We've had that person on the stream. We know you didn't make it, but that's the thing, right?
I'm saying get them both in at the same time, and then they can see that they're two different people.
But the problem is, right? Repzion keeps making claims against people, gets proven wrong, and just keeps doubling down on the claim. And he has an idiotic, just mentally deficient fan base. And I'm so sorry if you like that guy. Idiotic.
Okay, there we go.
There you go. But he's got an idiotic, mentally deficient fan base. And if you like the guy, fine. Just understand when he's being stupid and objectively moronic and making a claim against somebody, right? I don't think he is all bad. I'm smart enough to understand that he's well. But again, I think he tried to do good work on Onision. I think he tried. I don't think he did.
He used to.
Yeah. Rep is throwing Colton under the bus is fucked up. Yeah. Look, man. I don't think he's all bad, but I definitely think he's made so many mistakes. And rather than owning any of it, right, he just doubles down on the stupidity, right? As if anyone's going to forget this bullshit. As if it's just going to go away.
All the time.
Right? All we've asked from the start, right? When we first had you onto this stream, Colton, right? The one thing that we got confirmation from you, I said it, Aura said it, Steve said it. All they have to do is apologize for the bullshit, apologize for the lies, state that they were wrong, and then that's it. We will never talk about it again. Just acknowledge that what you did was wrong, and they refuse to do it.
That's something I want to point out about Wes's video. I know you're going to talk about it soon. Jesus Christ. But I wanted to say, like, he says that was a lot to ask for Repzion for him to come clean and apologize to his audience. And then Repzion wanted so much little. Like, of course, the bad guy wants to sweep bad things that he did under the rug and doesn't want to acknowledge it. Like, and of course, my whole mission for this was for him to come clean. So that's what I want. That's not too much to ask.
It's not on it. Look, you didn't go at Repzion and accuse him of spreading CP online and flag to a massive fan base. Right? That's something Repzion did to you. He led a harassment campaign against you. Now, I understand you're very mature here for saying that that didn't bother you, right? So I respect that.
No, I didn't.
But he did do those things, and these things did happen. And he still, to this day, refuses. Even the accusations he's made against Phoenix, right? Accusing him of being like the grand poobah, the grand manipulator of it. Repzion, you fucking idiot. People just hate you. They hate you for the terrible things that you have done. You've grown too big. You refuse to acknowledge any mistakes that you have made. This is what it's led to. That's why there are multiple people who cannot stand you, who think that you are inherently disingenuous and dishonest. And the Chris Hansen thing is just a good show of what a fucking idiot you are. But this shit with Colton, again, stop calling and whining and saying, they're just trying to cancel me and they just hate me and it's all because of Maya. It's not. It's because of you.
It's all because of Maya. This dumb bitch I'm defending.
And the thing is, like, I saw the Edwin stream, right? I watched that shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Finally found some good content to watch, right? It's a fucking joke. It is a fucking joke, right? He keeps making accusations against Phoenix,
I know.
right? Doesn't have any proof of anything, just makes the accusation.
And he wants Phoenix to prove him wrong.
Again.
He claims Phoenix is Jack Frost, and then he's like, well, and Phoenix is like, okay, that's not me, so can you take that back? Daniel's like, well, I'm not taking it back until I get proof. But it's like, okay, where's your proof that he was? It's just a hunch.
Without
his only source is trust me, bro.
Yeah, look, it's I'll highlight this quote for this thing from Cyclone here in just a second. Hold on. Maya accused me of spreading nude of 3 different girls with no proof of her claims. I've never done in my life. Sorry, Maya, I'm not you. Again, these two just make accusations against people and then throw their fan base in their direction, right?
Hey, Repzion, guess what? Phoenix is twice the man you'll ever be. Want to know one of the reasons? His girlfriend never cheated on him. Bitch.
Oh, he claims that she did. He claims that she did, right? And
Daniel does?
Daniel claims that Phoenix and that Lauren cheated on Phoenix, and Phoenix cheated on Lauren, and his source for this information is Maya.
Yeah.
Well, the most trustworthy person on the fucking planet.
Aura had a good point about them just apologizing too. Like
trust me, bro. This evil psycho bitch told me so. It's true.
No,
if they just apologize and said Colton never CP, Colton never released CP, then he could this has been going on for like a while. Right?
No, I did because Maya said it.
No, right, but like,
holy shit, 9/11 was an inside job. Well, Maya told me, so it's gotta be true. Shit, wait, Megatron did 9/11? Holy shit, it's Transformers confirmed.
Look, I mean, I'm not one of those people that says, "Oh, these two need to break up because Maya's a bad influence." No, I think Repzion's a bad influence too. I think all of it's gone to his fucking head. But again, I don't want to cancel this guy. I don't care. Have your career, have your channel. Stop fucking making accusations against people and then tossing your very large fan base in their direction. You're a terrible fucking person. You really are. Right? And yet Maya's a part of it. Don't get me wrong. For someone like Repzilla to turn around and say, well, Maya has no influence. Bitch, she's
That's a fucking joke.
He does this whole thing. I'm not able to say the things that Maya has said because, wow, they are wrong. But Maya has, no influence. Maya's saying it on Repzion's fucking Discord server. And when people say things to her, Repzion's little fucking guppies, I've seen this Augie person even jump in and immediately defend everything that she has said. Then he goes on to Edwin's stream and say, she's her own person. I'm never going to excuse the thing that she's... Except you have. We've seen you do it on your Discord server. And buddy, I'm sorry. Nuking your Discord server does not make you look innocent, you stupid fuck. Yeah, you can definitely make the claim that every single Discord message ever is fake. Fine. Go for it.
But you're just proving us that it isn't by deleting all of them.
Look, again, you did this shit. You did this. You are a part of it. Again, that's what pissed me off about Repzill's video so much is like the idea that it's only Maya and Maya has no influence. I mean, she's got a lot of influence over here. And I know that because a guy named Repzilla, maybe you've heard of him, Repzilla, did a 26-minute video slandering Colton based solely on the information he was given from Maya. That sounds like someone's pretty fucking influential.
Repzilla's next video should be on how Megatron did 9/11 and George Bush blew up the Pentagon.
He admits in Edwin that my Facebook message video is real. At Crows of Judgment, he kind of fucked himself there, especially when he says nothing happened, etc. Dude, no, Aggie. Sorry, I said Aggie. Aggie. I'll try to be a little bit clearer there. Sorry, Cyclone. Cyclone, I do want to highlight something that you did say. Because I think it's a fair point, right? And I don't think you're very wrong to make this statement. Maya has been nice to me, but I have told her that I disagree with what she's done in the past. The doxing and slandering is not morally right. You did say something else here, and it is about Colton, so I want to highlight it. It wasn't anything nasty. Where is it?
Well, to be fair, Cyclone's slandered me.
Well,
and doxed me. Although I guess I've forgiven him for that.
Okay. Like I said earlier today, I'm on no one's side. I know the CP allegations were false, and I know Maya is a doxer, and they should be held responsible for that. Okay.
Well, and that's what I mean. Like, if Colton just had something to show that, like, look, I wasn't spreading CP. And, like, it's so ironic to think that, like, if, let's say she was 16, right? And Colton's 16, and he's spreading fucking 16-year-old pictures of people. How is that CP to Colton? But it's still, like, bad on his fucking name. You know what I mean? So if he just had something...
The thing is,
spreading it would be bad. Spreading it would be bad.
False accusation. Yeah. But, you know, he says here, but I don't think just a kid that rants is 100% innocent either. Well, Cyclone...
Yeah, I don't either.
I've said the same thing on this stream just now. I said it. I don't agree with Colton spreading those images to anyone, right? But at the end of the day, it's not CP, right? He shouldn't have people flagging his fucking accounts down, getting his Discord taken away from him. It's not revenge porn. This is fucking ridiculous. And I get what you're saying. You go say Maya was nice to you. Okay. Fine. Fair.
She's nice to people who aren't completely against them.
Here's the thing though. The shit that she has done is so intolerable, right? The shit that she has actually done is so intolerable. I don't know how you go around and call that person your friend, right? Yeah. Again, Cyclone, I don't know you. Colton seems to know you. There's some stuff. Apparently your buddies with Select. I don't know. I really don't care. But Cyclone, if you're repeating the shit that Maya has said, I have to question your credibility here, right? Because you know the type of person that Maya is, and yet apparently a lot of this is based around what Maya has stated about Colton, what Maya has stated Colton has done. The entire thing with the CP allegations. Look, man, I'll give Repzion like the slightest bit of credit here and say that maybe he just believed Maya when Maya told him that she was a minor when she did those fucking cam girl shit. Because I don't think Repzion is that smart. I don't think he's willing to look into it. I don't think he's really willing to face the fact that Maya cheats on him, that Maya cucks him, and she has, and it's embarrassing. I get it. But Repzion, like, he surrounds himself with these fucking people, and he engages in it. He enables it. He's totally okay with it. Maybe deep down, he's a good person. Again, I think that when he wanted to go after Onision, yeah, it was a business for him. It absolutely was. But he definitely felt passionately about doing that, right?
Yeah, there's a reason people gravitated towards him. Is because of that reason. He was passionate.
Yes. There's some honesty there.
Mm-hmm.
It's just mired down under layers of bullshit and drama and just nonsense. And the thing is, if he wants like people to stop talking about the situation, again, all Repzion has to do is just make a video, make a fucking apology. That's it. I'll stop. Hey, he does that. I'll say, hey, man, good job. And that'll be the end of it.
Good job. You get a gold star.
Not for me, but it'll be in the end of it.
No, look, man.
Someone, Maya will give you a gold star.
But again,
she'll pop it out of her pussy. Who knows?
If you make a mistake and you're willing to correct it, no matter how deep down that road you've gone, and you're sincere about it, you deserve some credit, right? I'm not going to sit there and make another video going, "Oh, look at him, he's so full of shit. Let's keep digging." No, it's not. I don't care that much.
I would have to wait to see if he's actually sincere, though.
Well, I mean, if he goes back a week later and keeps making the same claims, then yeah, absolutely. He made a video and saying sorry for saying the N-word, but he won't apologize for this. Yeah. I was giving clips and screenshots of it, Phoenix. Worm also flashed one of Maya's alleged CP pics during the stream. Oh, Slug.
Oh, should I upload my
what did Slug say now?
Apparently he uploaded one of the pics that they thought was CP onto his own stream and showed it to everybody. Did? Slug.
Slug?
Yeah. Dude, that was the thing that drove me crazy, right? So, Slug, buddy.
What is wrong with you?
Slug, buddy. So Slug tried to stream snipe us. We started stream sniping Slug, and I think we maybe broke him a little bit because he'd been claiming for the longest time that Google Drive, which we now know for a fact, even people that are hardcore Repzion side have stated does not have CP in it. But Slug believed it did, told everybody that it did, and then he opened up the Google Drive, started looking at images in there, right?
On a virtual machine, but I don't think he understands that if you're still streaming it to other computers, then that would count as distribution. That's distribution still. It doesn't matter if it's on your fucking thing or not. Just because you did it through a virtual machine doesn't mean that it isn't. Like, I don't know, dude.
I get it.
Oh yeah, I love how one of Daniel's arguments is like
to the point where you just could not think straight. Fine.
I love how one of Daniel's arguments is like, you can tell she's a child because she has small tits. Like, how long did you examine that for?
Yeah, the cup.
You believe this is a child, and you looked at Jesus, dude.
Hey, Cyclone. Here's the thing. Cyclone is stating, for the record here, that he does not believe that you were spreading CP. Cyclone has said that during the stream, right? So Cyclone, that's your final word on this, right? Okay. If I ever see a post after today from you or from anyone, sees you talking about this, finds a Discord message from you claiming he spread CP, we'll know that you're full of shit. But as of right now, take you at your word, right? Because I don't know you, but I think that's a fair statement, okay?
Colton, did you leak Cyclone's face?
Huh?
Did you leak Cyclone's face, Colton?
I guess it was long story. Well, he sent me this video of him like doing bench presses like a few years. I think it was recorded a few years before he sent it to me. And you couldn't see his face. Like I cut out the part at the beginning where he was looking at the camera. So it wasn't really, I don't think you could see his face. It was just him doing like lifts with his scrawny arms.
Okay, but would you apologize to him for that if you apologize for all the
I did, didn't I? I did today.
I just seen that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So Cyclone still hasn't apologized for the spiders. He uses the excuse of that he just put it on his social media so that I wouldn't stalk it. But in that case, all you had to do is just block me. And also, that's not the only time he did it. He's had it, but he and a bunch of his friends.
Colton, hold on. Sorry, let me just interrupt here. Clearly, there's a lot of bad blood between you two, right?
Yeah.
He says that he 100% believes you did not spread CP, right? You're saying that you apologize for releasing a photo of him or a video of him or whatever. Leave it at that, okay? I'm sure that there's more shit there, but I think you can find some common ground.
There is.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Cyclone should apologize. Yeah. I'm just reading the chat.
Yeah. Although I just want to say real quick, he used the excuse that it was just on his social media profile, so I wouldn't stalk him. But him and his friends kept sending me a bunch of spider pictures through DMs, and I had 2 panic attacks in one day.
Okay, that's fucked up.
And he thought it was funny.
Cyclone, hey, buddy, maybe another time. All right, because this is Colton's stream. Here's the thing. Colton says he apologizes for releasing your photo. Okay? You should apologize for making the claim of CP against Colton if you're saying for the record that you do not believe Colton spread CP. I think that's only fair. Can you just put in the chat, I apologize for making that claim. I was wrong. I ain't going to do it again. Leave it at that. Both of you can be grown fucking adults here. I would hope.
Oh, that's the wrong way. This way. Yes, Crow. Yes.
God, why am I the voice of fucking reason? Jesus.
Because Aura's not here. You gotta step up.
I know, Aura. Where are you?
God damn it, Aura! Get your flabby ass in here.
Responsibility.
I'm impressed. I thought I was gonna have to calm you down because I was like the last time that it was just me and you. I let you fly off the handle, and then Aura was like, "What the hell, Steve? Why aren't you reining it in?"
Hey, Cyclone, thank you. Right? I'm not going to talk.
Did he apologize?
He did.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. There you go. Look, this is
how the whole world works. Computer, we achieved world peace.
Crow has to be an adult.
Computer,
it's a hard job.
Don't read me Wikipedia.
Okay.
Thanks for letting you know. What?
Look, man. Hey, Cyclone, you promised. Thank you. Again, look, Cyclone, you apologize. You did something wrong. You apologize for it.
Thank you.
I don't think that we need to go and dig up, hey, do you remember that time? It's like, no, I'm not that sort of person, right? Steve isn't that sort of person. I'm pretty sure Colton's that sort of person. I'm pretty sure just Colton's dealing with a lot of shit, right? And his head's probably was fucked up by it, okay? But again, you make a mistake. You apologize for it. That's it. That's the end of it. That's what Colton... Oh, fuck, that's nice.
I like it.
I got distracted there. Oh, hold on. Let me highlight that. Now hold that up to the camera, dude.
This is Jeff Lynne from Electric Light Orchestra. He's a badass. He might be in my movie if you support my Kickstarter. Maybe we'll shout it out later. I don't know.
Oh, actually, post the link for your Kickstarter.
Okay.
Just post it in the chat and I'll highlight it for you.
Okay.
Okay, Cyclone says, he's willing to work things out. Just hit him up on Twitter. Cyclone, I would trust that you're saying that in good faith. It's up to Colton if he wants to do that.
Sure, I'll do it.
There you go. Just be respectful towards each other. You probably don't see eye to eye on a lot, but the fact that matters, you're both trying, so that's a good thing.
Be excellent to each other and party on, dudes.
Bill and Ted! Ah, dude, this is the reason why I like Colton. All right.
I thought it was Wayne's World.
I want to know Wayne's World. Okay, go kill yourself.
No, that's not Wayne's World. That's Bill and Ted.
I want there to be an Alexa skill where you can say, Alexa, excellent, and it plays the Bill and Ted guitar sting.
Yeah, see?
Dude, I finished the second movie today with my brother. That movie's so underrated
too, but I'm almost positive excellent is like Bill and Ted's slogan.
Wayne's World.
It is.
Wayne's World.
That's not a Wayne's World
time. Excellent. Yeah, it's Wayne's World.
Oh yeah. Well, but Bill and Ted is just excellent, and then they play the
Party on, Wayne. Yeah, see, Cal knows what I'm talking about.
Oh gosh.
That wasn't from it.
It's been a while.
Bill and Ted's better. The only thing Bill and Ted is worse for is not having a T-1000 cameo.
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Dude, I'm so excited for the third movie. That trailer. Oh my god. I almost cried at the end when Death showed up.
Of course, with all the terrible things going on in the world, internet drama is the last thing I need. You don't have to.
We need Bill and Ted to save the world.
But at least be neutral. Okay. Cyclone, okay. I think that you're being very fair.
I'll be neutral, yeah.
Okay. So there. See, we came to some sort of accord here. Look, I'm glad that
turning into Edwin.
Yeah,
I'm joking. I'm sure.
Yeah, right. Go use the bathroom so I can text you what to say.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, man.
Yeah.
We got to be self-aware, though, right? So.
Yeah, right.
Even if we're like engineer, we got to be like, all right, enough of that shit.
Okay. So I'm glad I was able to ask you those questions, Colton, because watching that West Most video, he makes claims in that video and he makes speculations in that video that I don't think he can really substantiate. And if you want to just take one person's word on it, and one of those person's words, I'm sorry, but like fucking Repzion is like Maya's mouthpiece. It's embarrassing. I know he's gonna say, "No, I don't listen to her. She does what she wants, and she needs to grow as an adult, and yada yada." Blah blah. Blah. Bullshit, dude.
All she does is cook sandwiches.
You
cook sandwiches? What the fuck am I talking about? I didn't mean to say it. Cook sandwiches. Who cooks a sandwich?
One thing, and I have to say, right? And this is the thing that blows my mind. I was going through that drive, right? And there's this back and forth in that one folder called Bullying Minors, right? It's a conversation on Discord. A minor who had a conversation with Maya over Discord DMs, right? Maya leaked their DMs out, okay? Put them on blast in Discord. That person's upset. They're speaking about it publicly, okay? They say, I'm really upset that she leaked my DMs. And fucking Repzion shows up and leaves this comment, which is, you shouldn't expect privacy online from a random stranger.
Well, Repzion, how did you expect privacy when Maya DM'd me her fucking abortion? And it's funny, he didn't mention that in his video. He didn't mention how she sent it to me. Actually, I magically had it. Steve, again, Mickey Mouse from Fantasia just zapped it into my hands.
Oh, hold on. Steve, do you have the Google Drive you can just put in the private chat here? I want to go to it. I actually want to pull up that image for people.
Yeah, I got a safe, nice PG drive. Hold on.
Thank you.
No worries.
Because I mean that's the thing, right? Repzion told somebody in Discord, it was him or his friend, but they were both talking to the individual, how they shouldn't be upset with Maya. She leaks things all the time, and that they shouldn't expect privacy from a random stranger online. I'm sorry.
Well, how'd the turntables
spin?
Michael
it was
Scott.
Here we go.
You fucked that reference up.
Michael Scott?
You fucked up your own Discord. You fucked up your own Kickstarter plug. I told you to post it in the chat. You posted in the private chat.
And I did, bitch. It's in private chat.
Yeah, you're supposed to post in the main chat. Okay, guys, everybody go check out.
Well, I can't. Can you do that?
I just did it.
Oh, thanks, fella.
Yeah. Yeah, you're welcome.
All over the world.
Holy shit.
What are you doing?
I'm trying
to... What are you doing?
Okay.
Kyle Jordan, you're one to talk, Crow. I know, I'm so not used to being a responsible adult here. This is just so fucking weird for me. Or how do you do it, man?
I put it in the private chat.
Thank you. All right, because I do want to show this. I do want to show this. Actually, let me not do the Teesprings right now. Okay. Intimidate minors. Here we go. There's a couple of these. I got to cycle through it and find the right Discord combo because, believe me, she does this a lot. Here we go. I think this is her DMing with somebody. Okay. Here we go. Let me share the screen. You guys tell me if you're able to see this. Okay. Darth Dano is Repzion. This person here is a minor that Maya was DMing. So I'm going to read the conversation to you, right? Maya is in large part a large part of troll and gets entertained by people getting upset / triggered. Oh, I do. Wow,
that's a good choice of girlfriend, Danny boy.
Well, he says I do too. I'm just far less vocal about it. Still doesn't make it right that she leaked my DMs with her. Well, a lot of people leak DMs, combos on here, so you're not the first. That is from this idiot, okay? And I still want to know why
people rob houses all the time. Just because yours got robbed doesn't mean it's bad.
Okay, but
you're not the first.
Oh, Colton, you're gonna love this. Hold on, you're gonna love this, right?
Ooh.
Because this is the couple shrieking that they had a reasonable expectation of privacy online when one of them was doing pornographic content, right?
Oh, that's yeah, dumbasses.
Okay, I'm taking the Kickstarter link off the stream here for a second. It is in the chat, guys. Check it out. Yeah, well, I gotta show this to people. Okay, this is the idiot who is shrieking that Maya has a reasonable this is the meaning of revenge porn, right? That Maya needs to have a reasonable expectation of privacy. That when she made pornographic content and have people paying for it, random strangers online, right? And that because she had that, and because Colton must have known that as a cam girl, that these were to remain private, okay? You know, because we're really fucking high IQ individuals here. This is his entire conversation of how to treat private messages with people, right? Well, a lot of people leak DMs convos on here, so you're not the first. And I still want to know why she did that. Who cares if it isn't right? It is a shitty thing, but if you put something on the internet, you have a chance it will be leaked. Bottom line. Shit. Good.
Sorry, my phone fell.
No, Colton, let me read that last part for you. Because this is, to my understanding, this is one of his little fucking mods, right? Who cares if it isn't right? It is a shitty thing. But if you put something on the internet, you have a chance it will be leaked. My advice
there you go.
My advice is don't say things in DMs you wouldn't want people to see.
Good
okay,
advice.
Then.
What about the dead grandfather? What about all the cam shit?
I'm actually I find it fucking so cute and adorable.
Oh, hold on. This is the first time.
Sorry.
Good. You're good. You're good.
I find this shit so fucking
louder.
Right? Just again, chat, follow along with me. In order for it to be revenge porn, right? Maya needs to have a reasonable expectation of privacy. That when she was paid to film pornographic content, which is what she was doing as a cam model. Let's not play any games here. She was a cam whore. It's okay. We're all adults, right? That when Maya was
Stop laughing in chat. Stop laughing. It's not funny.
Okay. That when Maya was being paid as a cam whore to film pornographic content for the entertainment of others, random strangers online, that she had the reasonable expectation of privacy that these individuals would not share it with anybody, even though it was made for the consumption of others, right? And that Colton also need to have the reasonable expectation that this, even though it's publicly available on Google, was to remain private. This is their response to how you treat things online. If you don't want it seen, you shouldn't post it. Good fucking job, you idiots. I can see why you had to nuke your Discord server, right? I can totally see why. Because this is really fucking embarrassing. If you're going to accuse someone of spreading revenge porn because your girl's a cam whore. Good fucking job.
It's hypocritical to say the least. Let's say that.
Still weird she joked and laughed about an abortion. Oh,
yeah.
Boy, Aura. Don't.
Oh, yeah, and if anyone donates to my channel, you hear Maya's rant, make it going through my fucking abortion. You have no idea what I went through. Stop lying about me. I took that whole clip from Steve's video. Thank you very much, Steve, for putting that in. Dude, you have no idea how hard I laughed. Because do you remember me commenting in your premiere chat that I said, I really hope you put in Maya screaming that she wants him to stop lying about her. And then a second later it played, and in real life, just automatically I yelled, yes! And screamed. Because I finally could get that clip somewhere, and I could hear it again. But yeah, so if anyone donates to my channel, not self-promo or anything, but if anyone does, you get to hear her rant. I uploaded the exact audio to Streamlabs, so that plays.
So seriously, right? Okay, hold on. Still creepy and weird. Repzion says to closely examine supposed CP and examine child tits, even creepier that he knows how to identify them.
Yeah, no. Right? How, he doesn't have kids. How does he know? Like, what the fuck? Even if he had kids, how would you know?
I'd call CPS if he had kids.
Well, like, I mean, like, he could be like, oh, I accidentally, we only have one bathroom and the mornings are hectic or whatever. But, like,
I thought you were going to say we only have one tit.
Yeah. Like, so Repzion told Steve, right, that he can tell that Maya's a child in those images because her tits are too small, just like a child's tits. That is the creepiest fucking thing that you could say to somebody.
That's not even true. That's not even true.
Come on.
But even if it was,
like, oh, I see.
You want to give us the exact cup size?
How old is that Nazi girl, Maya? The Nazi tits are still the thing that blows me away because we showed his tweet about the Nazi tits, right? He says, I never shared Nazi tits. I would never share that. And then in the video states, I shared it with my friends on Discord. Yeah, buddy. Good fucking job. I just love these people. I really do. Because, you know, there are sometimes when you gotta talk to someone, it's like pulling teeth because they're jackasses, but they're smart enough to keep certain things held back. These idiots, I mean, just like, I fucking love it. How are you gonna say?
No, and I'm gonna say I unironically love that these turn out to be the kind of people who I'm going against because they're so incompetent that it makes it easier to expose them.
It's. I mean, I think I wish you all the best of luck with this, but it's like all where he said they make it so easy, buddy. Like how are you accuse people of spreading revenge porn when your entire philosophy is if it's posted online, it's gonna get out there, right? And Maya was posting it because Maya was selling it. Maya was a paid cam girl. That's not even like I had a private conversations over Discord DMs. It should remain private. It really should. Are there shitty people who will leak them? Abso-fucking-lutely. That is 100% true, right? But we're not even talking about that with Maya. We're talking about someone who is filming pornographic content and selling it for others' enjoyment. Yes. I'm going to love talking about the Westmost video because anytime that conversation of revenge porn comes up, I am going to flash this comment from good Daddy Daniels and just laugh my ass off. Good job, buddy. Like, honestly, I don't think Westmost is a bad person. I just don't think he understands the people he's dealing with. And I think that leads him to taking them at their word. And it's one thing I noticed, right? I think it's funny, that Colton wears a Chewbacca onesie. But when the video starts, right, of the Westmost thing, we'll go into that more on Thursday. I got so much to talk about there, believe me. He introduces Colton as the 16-year-old minor in the Chewbacca onesie. And he introduces Repzion as the popular YouTube and the public face of the movement against Onision. I'm like, oh, okay, buddy, suck it a little bit harder.
That's fair.
You gotta play with the head a little bit first before you just gobble.
Okay, how about this? Daniel is the creep who told a 12-year-old she has a chance with him, and I'm a filmmaker who brought back the 1990 interpretation of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in the most epic crossover of all time. Suck it, bitch. Use that next time.
I don't think he's a bad guy, but he was biased and never had anyone's full side. I think that's the issue, right? Because on a surface level, especially when you watch his video, because he keeps clipping in clips of Colton doing the fucking Batman impression when he's talking about Colton, right? To me, I'm going like, why do you need that in your video if you're trying to give a comprehensive legal analysis, right? But anytime you speculate on Colton, you put a clip of him in a Batman voice saying something, right? You are 100% trying to imply that one of these men has credibility and the kid is unstable. And maybe that's how you felt. That's perfectly fine. But you are not there to give an unbiased take. You really were not. Do I think you're a bad person? No. Do I think maybe you actually do feel for Colton? I think you do. But I also don't think that you respect what Colton's been saying or what anyone has been saying on this. I don't think you really did your research. I think that you had a very biased take on it. And we'll go into it more clearly as to why. I also think that your knowledge of our legal system is inherently flawed, and the idea that you don't even understand the basic presumption of innocence. And I'm not going to, argue with your legal expert, but different states have different codes. I do not know if the person you spoke to is familiar at all with the Washington Penal Code on this. And if they are, you really need to explain to me how anybody with a comprehensive thought, not multiple ones, not a functioning brain, a comprehensive thought in their head would have a reasonable assumption that the public pornography available on Google of someone is meant to remain private. You really need to do that because nowhere in your video do you explain that. All you do is imply that the kid had malicious intent, and because he had malicious intent, that therefore makes it. I cannot stand these half-baked fucking arguments. I really cannot do it.
Should we go into the supposed Skype call that they keep going on about?
Yes, but real quick, I just want to do this comment from Phoenix. He also accused me of using Colton as a scapegoat and making a drive for him to distribute, but I never ever made a drive, and Colton can confirm, nor am I involved on Twitter.
Yeah, I made the drive.
I know.
I made it.
Look,
I never hid that.
Look, the thing is, that's my point. He clearly doesn't respect Colton or the things that Colton is saying. He clearly believes that Repzion is in the right there, and he sought out to make a video to prove his point. Now, he can claim otherwise. Fine. I don't care. It was very clear that you do not believe Colton was in the right there. That you do believe Repzion, well, he may have done some stuff wrong, and he may have given that kid a little bit of a hard time. He was clearly in the right there. Maybe he just took it too far. Dude, you don't... That was a fucking disgrace, man. And here's the thing. I'm glad that you're willing to take our questions on it. I really am. This is nice photo. This is not me trying to slam you or tear you apart, but I understand when I say something, it's my own credibility on the line there. Okay? It's Steve's credibility. It's Colton's credibility. When we say something online and we post a video and we spend that much time working on it, what you say actually matters, right? In your situation, it's kind of clear that...
Yeah, my credibility, yes.
In your situation, Westmost, it's rather clear how you treated your integrity and your credibility there. You believe Repzion, and you didn't do the research. In fact, you ran with claims directly from those two. And don't tell me otherwise, because I know the shit that they have said. It's pretty clear that when you stated, and multiple times, right? But when you stated that the 16-year-old minor here in the Chewbacca onesie was either asked to leave or banned from the Discord server, there are multiple stories. Yeah, I get it.
A ban threat. I just point that out. A ban threat I left on my own.
Yeah. He was not asked to leave. He was not banned. He left because of the shit that they were saying to him. Now, you might want to say, well, clearly he wasn't welcome there. Fine.
He was, though, until I questioned him.
Yeah. But
yeah, it was fun taking his money, going to the movies, doing all this other stuff. But until he asks a question, that's where he draws the line.
Again, my point is that video, you clearly have a bias. You clearly have a side there. And I get it. You don't want to appear unbiased because you probably know the individuals you're dealing with. And I'm sure that you do like the fact that a 700,000 sub channel has been telling everybody to go watch your video. Go watch it. It is the most fair and honest take. It is honestly like I literally came in my pants when I watched that.
I don't know if that's fair to criticize Wes for, because I don't know if the new Repzion would.
The justice just turned him on. The song "Oh Come All Ye Faithful" played in his head.
Because he took a couple shots at Repzion.
He did.
Yeah.
It is
not big ones though.
No, not big
just
ones.
little shot glasses.
It was like Repzilla's shots at Maya, but
that's the way. But that's the way it felt. And the problem is, I notice it more because I just watched a much more incompetent idiot, right? Westmost is not, right?
No, he's
but
not.
I saw Repzilla make a video very similar to that, doing the exact same shit, except way more obvious. So when you see that, and then you watch someone do a slightly better job of it, I'm sorry, man, it falls flat to me.
Because he reached out to me before his video. He reached out to, I think, everyone involved. So it's
You're
not
right.
like
you're right.
It's not like he wasn't trying to get those
I apologize, but again, I do think you enjoy the fact that you are being shouted out and everyone is telling you to go watch this video. It is probably great for your channel growth. I can understand why you might feel a little bit more motivated to side with the guy who has more credibility in the community than to actually do the research on this, because it's a deep fucking rabbit hole. I get that.
Well, that's the other thing. I think he put his video together in maybe a week. I don't know if that's enough time to really get everything in the depth that he went into. I just don't think that there was maybe like an under the table kind of thing with him and Repzion being like, hey, if you make this video make me look good, I'll shout you out. Yeah, no, I just want to make that clear to anyone who might have misinterpreted what you're saying like that.
Let me be very clear then. I do not think these two had an agreement. I just fully believe that he sees Repzion as having more credibility, right? He really does. It was probably to him, he looked at the situation, he had a week to put the video together, he didn't do the research, he didn't look into it, and he thought for his channel, it'd be very good to cover this situation as it's blowing up, and hey, maybe I will get that shout out.
You know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like a soccer mom who would put her cigarette out in a garbage can, light it on fire, and then blame it on a kid and be like, they're going to believe me because I'm older.
Pretty much. I did say I was going to do this last time, but now that I have Colton on, anyone watch Repzion's TikTok?
No, we forgot to God, I didn't even know that. Okay, so he did do that.
I've seen it. Let's do it. Let's watch this.
Fine.
Who has the link to Repzion's TikTok? Come on,
I
guys.
Can get it.
Don't post it. Don't post it. Don't post it.
Don't post it. Send it to me on Discord, DM, or Twitter.
Damn it! Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here, I got you.
What am I reading up for, Olive? I heard you tell me to focus. I want @AntiOnion Files to one day come on your stream. Oh, that would be fun. Oh my God. Is that him? This just says PG.
Put this on screen.
Who is that?
I thought I followed him.
I'm not putting
on TikTok.
Yeah, just so I could like see his shit. I guess hold on.
Wait, can you show it? I love how
I'll link it in chat.
Oh,
yeah,
damn.
I'll link it in chat.
I love how on the stream.
Bro, what's your Discord? Yeah, I'll link you all my Discord. I know Slug. Hey, buddy, if you're still watching, I know it was really cute that you left me those comments on your alts talking about how you're a major fan and you really wanted my Discord server info. It's okay. Everyone is welcome. I'm hardly ever in there. And my moderators are vicious people.
Are they?
Oh, yeah.
Who are they?
Hey, Kayla is one of them.
Okay, yeah.
Believe me, yeah. Kayla will spend hours.
She calls you out on your shit, Crow. I noticed.
Oh, she does. Yeah. I'm damn happy.
When are we gonna get to see his TikTok? I'm happy.
I linked it to you in the chat.
Crow. Okay, hold on. Here, you guys. This is the Discord. You are all welcome there. If you behave inappropriately, believe me, Kayla will deal with you. I have no control over her. Period. She controls everything. Kayla is the queen of the fucking Discord server. I fear her.
So stay on her good side.
I know.
Let's see let's see the TikTok. Let's embrace the cringe.
Okay.
Also, does everyone love? Wait, take the comment away for a minute.
Huh?
Does everyone love the little message of when there's not a comment? Are you gonna take the comment down?
What is this? Who is this?
Oh, damn it! Well, now that won't work.
Who is it?
It's me.
Aura!
Holy shit! It's the Gummy of Aura. Well, now my thing doesn't work.
I've been trying to send you the penal code for that thing, the cease and desist. Look at the fucking chat. Look at the side. Look at your DMs.
113 section 9. You have 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. I am now authorized to use physical force.
No, you should read it. You should read, unless you really want to save it that bad, because you can read a part of it. It's the same thing.
Fine,
read it,
fine.
bitch.
Only because Aura was here. We'll watch the TikTok afterwards. I promise. Okay. Aura,
when there was 3 people, it said a kid rants. I thought that was funny.
Okay, hold on.
Gross. All right, I'm leaving. Good job, bro.
No. Which part
Good
of
job, bro.
Section 2. Section 2. Section 2.
Section 2.
A person who is under the... I remember you sent me this. A person who is under the age of 18 is not guilty of the crime of disclosing intimate images unless the person intentionally and maliciously disclosed an intimate image of another person, obtained it under circumstances in which a reasonable person would know or understand what the image was to remain private, and knows or should have known that the depicted person has not consented to the disclosure.
Did you know any of that, Colton?
So I'm in the clear?
Yep.
I would appear so.
Yeah, did you know any of that? According to the thing, you had to know. Did you know?
So that was I didn't look it up. I was just chuckling at what they claimed for me. So they just invalidated themselves. That's cool.
Yeah. So again,
I love how they're like, "You're wrong, and here's why you're right." Like, okay, thanks.
Here's the thing, and it's actually the reason why I've asked you this without pulling this up. I asked you several times, and I stated several times. You would need to have a reasonable assumption that the photos you found on Google of a cam girl were meant to remain private.
Or even, okay, so I'd have to have a reasonable assumption. So even if they were private, those, like from the Skype video call.
Yes, you would have to have a reasonable assumption.
Yeah, so that, okay, and that was when she was a cam girl. So, no, I didn't. On what planet? I didn't, if, let's say, which it wasn't a private video call, but let's say it was. Okay. You were a cam girl at the time. That means nothing.
Yeah. This is why I said it multiple times during the stream, right? This is why I don't want to show it to you. I want you to tell me if, oh no, I knew those were private. I knew it was private and I shared it anyways. I knew it was going to hurt her and I did it maliciously. At no point during the stream did you ever state anything of that nature. And again,
none of that is true. I didn't do it maliciously.
Now someone could say, well, I mean, because the kids like lying and what fucking person would assume that images they found on Google of a cam girl doing a performance she was paid for were meant to remain private? Jeez, I mean, come on. Maya's got a great claim for copyright infringement on whoever uploaded those. She has a great claim for that.
Yeah.
And it's not even against Colton because it's on Google. Go file a fucking DMCA takedown on Google. I don't give a shit.
Yeah,
don't accuse the kid of revenge porn, you fucking idiots.
Hey, Maya. Maya. Suck it, bitch.
Oh, goddamn. Crow. What? So if she was a part of the campsite still, right? If she was a part of the campsite, what could she do? She could go to them to get it taken down, right? But she can't afford she can't use their services, correct?
Because tax evasion.
Yeah.
That's why she hasn't taken it down yet. Now it makes sense. That honestly, I didn't know why. Yep. That makes a lot of sense.
Mm-hmm. There you go. She's no longer part of the claims and service. Oh, all right. Good shit, guys. Good shit. Steve, if you ever want to calm Crow down, you got to go call. That's how it works.
He was yelling. I calmed him down. I calmed him down a bit.
You gotta be a bird. You gotta be a crow.
Yeah.
As soon as I read, my cat meowed outside.
He's been very calm this stream.
Yeah, dude. I'll see you guys later.
I'll be right back.
Right. Steve's over here talking about how calm I've been.
You have
my back. Okay, guys.
We gotta check our private chat more. I didn't see all of our messages.
No, I mean, he sent that to me earlier. I did want to say that for the Westmost stream because that's why I brought it up several times during this stream. Again, There is nobody on the face of the fucking earth who would have a reasonable assumption, like not let alone a fucking minor, right? But there's nobody who'd have the reasonable assumption, right? Because it's totally unreasonable. The pornography was meant to remain private.
Daddy.
Like, that's ridiculous. That's publicly available. It's still
publicly
available.
How porn works.
Yellow Flash, I have no idea what this drama is about. Repzion, a very large YouTuber, has accused this kid of spreading CP multiple times after he disproved that allegation because he has the age of the person who turns out to be that YouTuber's girlfriend. That man has turned around and called it revenge porn. Does that remind you of Preston's situation, right? The guy who was taking it up the ass. Oh, sorry, Colton. Let me remove you from the stream. You can't listen to this part. Colton, you can come back later.
I'm not familiar with that.
You're not familiar with it. Okay, there's a man who took it up the ass with a giant black dildo, right? Filmed himself doing this. Production value, lights, cameras, the whole shadoozle. Okay? People found those videos on Pornhub because they are publicly available on Pornhub. Okay? He is now claiming that it is revenge porn because people found his Pornhub profile, found the videos on Pornhub. Preston can't take a big one. But he's trying to claim that the people sharing those videos are leaking revenge porn of him because he doesn't want people to see them anymore. Like, bitch, you filmed it.
Yeah, no.
Like, you had you had a camera crew. You had a camera crew.
So is it because it's like through the production studio that he can't take him down?
It was his production studio.
Yeah, so yeah, dude, this makes even less sense. So
well, okay, so other people found the video and have re-uploaded them. Okay?
Right.
There's nothing you can do about it. It's on the internet now. You can say, well, I don't want people to watch anymore. You filmed it for the consumption of others. You made it public. And that's what this Maya that is what Maya did. Okay, I can bring Colton back in here.
It'd be
Colton,
like if Will Smith was like, I don't want people to watch Men in Black anymore. We're just gonna erase that movie from history. Like, you can't.
Wait, what? What didn't I hear about the guy taking a dildo up his ass?
Shut up. Jesus, man.
Basically, once something's made, you can't really redact it.
Steve, you want to give me a detailed rundown?
No, you don't.
I can give you
a kid rants. A kid rants.
I will put you on timeout. All right. Look, so here's what, again, just because Yellow Flash, you don't know anything about this. This kid found this YouTuber's girlfriend's cam girl profile. Okay, just layman's terms, right? You don't need the whole detailed speech about it. He found it. They were going back and forth on Twitter. He called this YouTuber a cuck. And so this kid sent a photo of his girlfriend doing cam girl performances, and this dude flipped his freaked the fuck out. Originally claimed CP against the kid. Got his Twitter removed, got his Discord taken down. For some reason, this insane chick then sends this kid her abortion records, which allows him to prove her age because all the photos are timestamped, because of course they are. And now they're saying it's revenge porn, right? Public pornography. You can look up her name on Google at any point. Oh, and the YouTuber's name's Repzion. So he's got like 700,000 subs. Dude is insane. Crow,
a normal person might be like, how did it even get
on my
here?
Discord server? What are you guys doing in there? What are you
Get
guys
out of there,
doing
you
there?
rascally wabbits. Oh shit, AntiO, did I stir you?
What are you guys doing here? Kayla, make sure they're being appropriate adults. Oh, man. Bro, you better send me your OnlyFans. I'll donate. Yeah, look, here's the thing, right? I know one of these days, my secret career as a world-famous foot model will be revealed to the public one day. Right? Me just squishing my toes in some eggs and shit. Or whatever the fuck people do. Like, I think I saw that on King of the Hill. The fucking Peggy Hill became like a foot or something.
Really?
Yeah.
King of the Hill did that?
It's supposed to like squish her feet and shit. It's really weird, but it's funny.
Wow. Weird.
F's in the chat for Crow's server.
I don't know what's going on in there.
Neither do I. What's happening?
Oh my gosh, you guys are lewd as shit. Why did you send that? Oh man. I have no idea how Discord works, but I'm going to be here for emotional support. Oh man, you guys are great. Kayla, you really need to go moderate that Discord server. I told them all what a threat you are. Okay, but a little off topic. The point is, now that they've disproven, Colton here has proven that it's not CP. Beyond a reasonable doubt, multiple YouTubers have looked into the situation, stated for a fact that the Google Drive that Colton has no CP in it. They are stating that he is spreading revenge porn, which is just as bad.
In their eyes.
Yeah. It's ridiculous.
I don't know you could bargain for what kind of crime.
Oh no, Kayla's joined the chaos in Discord. She's turned. I don't stop lewd. Jesus. Oh man. You guys all have fun in there. I'm gonna turn off my Discord server because it is going off.
Wait, you gotta go get the TikToks and the messages.
You put into Discord, didn't you?
Yeah, I put in the Discord like you asked me to.
I know. All right, we're gonna watch.
Just open the DMs. Just open the DMs. Don't go in the server.
I'll get it. Man. Here, Discord DMs. Oh my gosh.
The best DM group.
He's got one TikTok video.
Yeah, he's got one, and it's pretty.
God damn, Chris Anonymous's TikTok is more popular than this guy.
Chris Anonymous has a TikTok?
Yeah.
That face when an anonymous person is more famous than you.
Oh, let's check it out. I do not know how to mute my Discord server. I'm quitting out of it for a little bit. You guys wreak your havoc. Is that it?
Is this a cringy lip sync?
Yeah.
I like Star Wars too. One thing to say to people like you. I like Star Wars too.
Oh my god.
Is that how he was in real life,
did you just graduate from comedy elementary? That was so funny. My knees are slapping themselves.
No,
you got the whole squad laughing, bro.
Hey, Colton, you don't understand how bad that was. Okay? That line is from fucking Big Bang Theory.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
The guy who voices Darth Vader and Mufasa.
James Earl Jones. How do you not know who James Earl Jones is?
Because I'm blown away by
fucking
the fact
boomer.
that somebody is quoting
Boomer.
Bro, a boomer would know that name.
Hey, Daniel, guess what? I'm going to make the film where James Earl Jones voices Darth Vader for the last time, and I'll make sure you don't get to see it, fucker.
Okay, listen.
2024.
He just repeated a quote from Big Bang Theory. You know how I know about that?
Low.
I didn't have cable, right? I legitimately only had one season of Big Bang Theory when I moved over to an apartment, right? Somebody had left it over, and it was the only thing I had to watch, right? It was years ago. And so I know that episode, he's fucking quoting Big Bang Theory. Who the fuck does that? Who does that in a TikTok video? Big Bang Theory? That show is trash.
Cool guy.
Daniel is the loneliest cuck in the world. That should be his YouTube name, loneliest cuck in the world.
Oh, he's in his room there too. His chair.
That's so sad.
Bad Repzion from watching Colton's movies. I can't do that. Although I really
I'm gonna send out. This is my actual plan. When I do make that movie, I am going to send a face. What's the name? A mugshot of Daniel, to all the theaters showing it, and I'm gonna ask them that they do not send this person who attempted to ruin my life to have the pleasure of seeing my film. I want him out. I'm gonna tell I'm not even kidding. I'm gonna tell all the theaters that I do not want him seeing Darth Vader. Fuck him. He can wait. He can buy it on Blu-ray. Also, even if he did, he'd be giving me money, but I don't want his filthy money.
Yeah, Colton, one thing here, right? Because we'll wrap up here in a little bit, but the thing is, I know that I know how you feel about this situation, right? I know the type of toll it's had on you. One thing I'm going to say, because I can tell that you want to rant about it a lot, that you don't want to shut up about it. You need to be careful when you're talking about it, because especially if you want to seek legal action, they will take the things that you are saying about them, okay? They will use that against you. Now, I don't think you're wrong for a lot of the things that you're saying. I personally agree with you on most of it, okay? Especially their behavior, the lies, the nonsense, the garbage. But what are you going to be doing moving forward with your channel? Because you cannot just make videos calling out Repzion nonstop. It ain't gonna do you
that's not the plan. Well, what I want to do, I'm thinking about making a video about the cease and desist, pointing out the website and how that clears my name. I might not do that. I might wait for the legal action to kick in. But after that, I'll probably do a parody video. Since Cyclone released another video on me a few days ago, I might do a parody of like what you want to do. I know I'm listening to him. Jack, calm your tits. But I want to make a video that's like how to expose me, and it like runs through the checklist of everybody who's made a rant on me does the same shit, lies about the same things, including Cyclone. And I want to make a video where like I say like, you have to make fun of my weight. That is very important, and like that'll really solidify how confident you are in your argument and shit like that. And that's really all the plan that I have now. I might do a video where I just breathe for like 8.5 minutes for the George Floyd thing in like a black shirt. That's something I'm thinking of.
Okay. Look, man, YouTube Dad 2020.
Oh, you guys are
awesome. Okay, look.
Can't call you Papa because that's sexual.
Yeah, apparently.
Crow wouldn't use that against you in the future, though, out of context.
Yeah.
But someone would use that against me, right?
Probably.
They would accuse me of grooming. I swear to fucking God, these people are fucking weird. Look, Colton, my only thing here, right? And this is the reason why I wanted to ask you that. I know why you want to do the parody. And, you know, honestly, it's innocent, it's harmless, right? I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But you got to understand, these people want to upset you. They want to trigger you. They want you to act out in a way that they can then use against you later. And
I know it's not acting out. It's something that I've been thinking of for a while. It's just
no. That video is perfectly fine. I just mean, like, you know, if something happens, right? Especially with guys like Slug out there, the shit that they'll pull, and I can tell that you had to deal with a lot. Anything happens, you let me know, you let Steve know, you let Aura know, you let somebody know before you do anything. Okay?
Okay, yes, 3 dads. Oh my God, this is a sequel, 3.5 Men. That's another shitty sitcom.
It's just you know, it's a
3 3/4 because I'm almost a real person.
It was good
18.
when Charlie Sheen was on it.
I don't remember.
Yeah,
Charlie Sheen's a pedo. Charlie Sheen's wife caught him with child pornography, like actual child pornography. Yeah, like of little boys on his computer.
Wait, how is he not?
Never mind. I said the C word.
He's got tiger blood. That's why he's not in jail.
Oh,
or wait, is that why he was on house arrest?
No, they wouldn't put you on house arrest for that. He was on house arrest for like fucking getting drunk and acting like an idiot.
His wife is divorcing him because of it.
Okay, hold on. Here's my thing, right?
Yeah, you can't make these accusations after what we just went through with you.
Colton,
that's some crazy accusation.
It's a divorce. It's a divorce hearing.
Legit?
So
no, I'll say allegedly. Allegedly, that's what happened. Okay. That's what his wife is claiming. That's what I'm talking about.
All right. So here's the thing, and I'll give you the story. Right? Do you know who voices Winnie the Pooh?
Jim Cummings. He was in my short film, my crossover.
Okay.
He voiced that character.
Okay. Here's why I asked you that. Jim Cummings was in a very nasty divorce dispute with a custody hearing, right? He was accused of, to my understanding, sexually abusing his daughter, beating their dog, of a whole slew of shit. Court found none of it was true. But the wife threw everything at him because it is so easy to make those accusations against men, and people are willing to just believe it, right? So,
God, that's sick.
It is.
Although the difference is like Charlie Sheen is had a bad past, like actually. So
yeah,
he also kind of looks like a creep.
Yeah, he's got a bad past with like drugs and alcohol. That's a far cry from
Yeah.
Be careful about that sort of thing because that's exactly what they did to you. They just said it.
I'll do more research. I'll do more research about it and see if there's actual stuff that the police found.
Okay. Just be careful with that. That's all I'm saying. But hey, man, focus on fun stuff for your channel, right? You rant about things that are different.
Well, I'm focusing on my Kickstarter mainly now, and I want to try and get my short film out by the end of the year. I'm buying a beetle soon that's white, and I'm going to turn it into Herbie for my short. So I can finally film with that. What?
See, if I had a beetle, I'd turn it into a dune buggy. That's just the Californian in me.
Well, I have 3. Well, I will have 3 when I get it. I have a yellow one that was my grandfather's, 1974. And since it's yellow, I have a picture of this I can DM to you on Discord if you want. I'm working on rebuilding the engine. But we want the fun stuff. That's what she said. But I put a red Autobots logo on the hood, just like the classic Transformers cartoon, so it's Bumblebee. And then I got a red one, which is like really rusted. I got it for like $900. Me and my dad are trying to get it so that it idles right, and so it runs, and so we'll sell it as a project car and make some money back. And then that'll help pay us back for the white one that we're hopefully going to get soon for my first car. And my first car is going to be Herbie the Love Bug. And the red one is 1974 as well. And there's another yellow one that my grandpa has that is, or not a yellow one, it's actually a gold one, so it's really rare, but it's like in pieces. And that is also 1974. All these beetles are from 1974, and it's pissing me off. But this white one that we might get is from 1970, so it's closer to 63, which is the year that Herbie was. Even though some of the stunt cars were like 59 and 60.
See, you were more excited to talk about that, right?
Yeah.
Here's the thing, right?
I never get to talk about stuff I want to.
Yeah. Again, talk about stuff you actually really find enjoyment talking about, because all this shit, right? I'm glad you came on. Don't get me wrong. But you should spend more time talking about things you actually want to talk about, working on your Kickstarter, working on those projects, because clearly you enjoy it, right? All this shit.
Although I want to make people happy though. Like if they want me to talk about this, I'll talk about it.
Well, I don't know if
there we go.
making them happy. I think they just like drama, and then
I'm just feeling their anger for these people.
Yeah, like it's
I
not
cut out
worth
there for a second.
Well, I mean, entertain people. I'd like to entertain people.
Okay,
which is why I want to make film. Well, part of the reason.
Again, that's what I'm saying. That's where your channel should be headed. It should be for things that you really enjoy doing, right? This whole thing that's going on right now, other people are talking about it. Other people are covering it. You got your message out there to people. You know, if someone wants to have you on and talk about it, like we had you on today, go for it, right? Be honest. That's all you can do. But outside of that, like, don't do more videos about these people, right? Because it's not worth it. And especially if you want to, yeah.
I made this fan art for you. I'll scan it and send it to you if you want it.
Ooh. Actually, hey, Colton, let me ask you, right? Let me see that guy. Okay. Well, I have everybody on the chat right now. Scan that over to me, right? NSFW. I like it.
No, it says hashtag SFW, and it.
Well, that's a damn lie.
And underneath it has it in Morse code. Not the hashtag, because I don't remember what that was.
Hey, let me pay you for that as commission.
No, don't.
No, seriously. Let me do that for you.
No, it's fine.
No, I mean it. Let me do that for you because like
Can you put it toward my Kickstarter?
I'll put it towards your Kickstarter. Okay.
Thank you.
Because I want to use that on the Teesprings merch. Okay.
Holy shit! Really?
Yeah. I think we put that on a T-shirt. Like that would look really good. Like a black one and a white one. It's like on a black T-shirt you have a white logo. On a white T-shirt you have a black logo. I think that'd be pretty cool. I'll donate to your Kickstarter. You tell me how much you want towards the Kickstarter. I'll put it in right now.
Thank you. Just however much.
Okay.
Well, I guess I like to. Can you pull it up on the screen so I can talk about it, if that's okay?
Yeah.
Actually, no, you don't have to donate. Just consider this. Consider this art me paying to you to advertise right now. This is the trade.
No, I should still kick you something on the Kickstarter.
No, it's fine.
No,
I don't need it. It's just something I wanted to do.
Well, first off, I really do appreciate you doing that. Okay, I'll also donate. Okay, guys, if you can, don't do money towards the Patreon tonight. If you're thinking about sparing a buck or something, kick it towards Colton. You know, you can always join our Patreon later. I still do the patron shout outs, but let's take a look here. Hold on. But consider going to this Kickstarter here. Let me put the link in the description. For
the Just the Kid That Rants interview. Yes. This is a film. If I can talk about it, this is my first feature film.
Hold on, Steve. I'm gonna just bop you down so I can get Colton back up.
Ooh.
There.
Haha. You little fucker, you're below me. Bitch.
That's all right. I gotta do some milkshake shit anyway.
I was just looking at my lampshade down there. Yeah, so this would be my first feature film. I did a short film already. The second half will be coming by Christmas of this year, probably, hopefully, with Herbie the Love Bug and stuff. And Jim Cummings was in it, and he voiced Winnie the Pooh. But for this, and that is the one celebrity cameo that's in the first half, which is up on my channel now. But in the second half, I will bring back the 1990 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I've talked to Corey Feldman, Josh Peiss, Robbie Rist. 2 of them have already sent me their lines, and the other's going to soon. I have talked to a bunch of other celebrities, including 2 classic Ben 10 alien voices to reprise their roles. They have done that. Oh. And many other characters, such as Woody Woodpecker, Snoopy and Woodstock, and some others I'm not going to spoil here, including a video game character from Valve. Anyways, so for that was just to show like what I could do in live action, and there's also a bunch of animation. Speaking of animations, classic cell animation in this style, All Over the World is about a party that happens, shocker, all over the world for a week. It's this old billionaire who realizes that or he's diagnosed with a terminal illness, and so he wants to go out with a bang and do something good for the world, and he decides to throw a party, and it's based off the song All Over the World by Electric Light Orchestra. And Jeff Lynne's manager, the man behind Electric Light Orchestra, has expressed interest to me about this project, so he may be voicing a main character, playing himself. And there are also some other names I'm trying to get attached. One of them was the voice of Raphael in Ninja Turtles, the 1991, the good one, Josh Peiss. I'm going to try and get him in this. Justin Long, who was in the 5th Herbie movie, as well as Jeepers Creepers and Dodgeball and Drag Me to Hell. I'm going to try and get him on board as well, and I'm going to be voicing one of the characters, of course, because of my superiority complex. I am going to try and get Tobey Maguire attached, so I can have a chance to work with him before bringing him back as Spider-Man in 4 years from now. This will come out in 2022, and if this is successful and I make it and it's successful in theaters, I will I will create a huge crossover in 2024 that includes Tobey as Spider-Man, James Earl Jones as Darth Vader, Michael J. Fox as Marty McFly, Christopher Lloyd as Doc Brown, and Universal has expressed interest in the rights to those characters, giving those. They said that once I make the All Over the World, they're going to run it by Bob Zemeckis and Bob Gale. Robert Zemeckis is my favorite director ever. He did Polar Express, which will also be involved in the crossover, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, which is part of the inspiration, and many others. As well, Maguire is one of the best. He is the best. He's the one true Spider-Man. And somebody said he wouldn't give a good performance because he's 44. That made no sense. That pissed me the fuck off. But also, I need to watch Great Gatsby just because he's in it. And also, I may bring back, or you will see a bunch of crossovers. You will see a xenomorph from Alien and a Predator share the screen one more time, and Peter Weller's classic RoboCop alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger's T-800 Terminator. You'll get to see all this, and you'll get to see Doc Brown and Marty McFly meet Rick and Morty. And Mordecai and Rigby from Regular Show, Finn and Jake from Adventure Time, the Planet Express crew being Fry, Leela, and Bender from Futurama, the classic Men in Black being Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones, and a ton of others that I don't want to spoil here. And Herbie the Love Bug, of course, and the Polar Express, and the DeLorean from Back to the Future, and Walter White.
It's all of Colton's favorite characters.
Yeah, and Walter White. Yeah, that's why I wrote it. And a ton of others that will just, and the cameos and the Ghostbusters, the classic Ghostbusters. Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger. His agent has expressed interest in that as well. Freddy fucking Krueger. Jason Voorhees and Ash Williams from Evil Dead. All three of them will share the screen. I'm not going to say what they'll do together, but if you're a big horror fan and you know what was supposed to happen in 2007, you may be able to put the pieces together, along with a certain killer doll with orange hair. And it would just be a huge project that'd be so much fun to do. And I've proved that I can get these actors on board for fairly low price if they like the idea, shown by my short film. The whole thing cost $3,000, and I got 10 celebrities to cameo on it. So I hope you guys can donate to this. And remember, if this Kickstarter is successful, I will be able to make that huge crossover, which is my passion project, and maybe even turn it into a trilogy of crossovers, which will all be one continuous story, like a modern Lord of the Rings. And Crow just fucked off. I think he got bored. He got bored. Damn it. Everyone in chat, if you'd like to donate, that'd be awesome. I'm sorry, Steve. What was that?
No, I hope he didn't kick himself out. I don't know how he could do that. Yeah. He's running this whole thing.
Yeah. Well, it keeps streaming. You can leave. I've done it before because I'm lazy. Did you mention Rick and Morty? Yes, Rick and Morty. And I should say it's a big crossover, but the idea is that the characters are taken from their films and put into the real world. So with this box, it's called Real, or the Nonsensical Story of the Mysterious Box. And so it would be Roger Rabbit style, where it's like these animated characters in the real world. And you may get to see Mickey and Bugs share the screen one more time. So Roger Rabbit is not the last time you get to see animated characters share the screen. And will also not be the last time you get to see, from competing studios. It'll also not be the last time that you get to see characters from competing studios to share the screen.
How'd you get in contact with all these people?
I have IMDb Pro, and I talk to their agents and see if they're interested, and they are. Although there's one actor who said in interviews before that he really wants to come back as a certain Disney character, and I've reached out to both his voice agent. Sorry, what was that?
I said there were so many characters that crashed my internet.
Oh damn! Too much to render.
Oh damn!
But his manager and his lead agent, I contacted them both. One of them flat out said no, and the other didn't respond, and that's really pissing me off. I'll try it again in a couple years when I get an actual studio to, because I'm talking to a studio about this. But when they officially back it, then I'll have someone there hopefully reach out to them. But this is a character that he's expressed playing again, and it's kind of pissing me off. What are these people saying?
Back to?
Oh, they
disconnected. Yeah, so please share my Kickstarter around. Stop interrupting Colton, Crow. No, it's fine. I'm interrupting. Did you read that novel, Who Framed Roger Rabbit, was based on? It was actually called Who Censored Roger Rabbit. I didn't read it, but I know what happens. It's actually an interesting story, although the film is just impeccable. And Zemeckis, that's another one of his movies, the guy behind the Back to the Future trilogy. Just the idea of having him, even if he rejects it, just reviewing my work, of Doc Brown and Marty McFly, because he's my favorite director. Polar Express is my favorite movie, which is why it plays a fairly big part in the crossover. Tom Hanks may be back as the conductor, of course.
Okay, I gotta interrupt you, Colton, again.
Okay.
This is legitimately like the happiest I've seen you since I've been following any of this shit. Any of your videos. You are really excited to do this. So I think you really.
I am, yeah. And there may be another Polar Express cameo in the end credits of my short film, the second half. A certain character with glasses.
You have to be ambitious on this stuff.
And I'm also reaching out for cameos in my short film. I'm going to try and get Peter Weller to voice RoboCop for a line in that short by the end of the year before the big feature film, as well as Nicholas Saranton, I believe his name is, as Jack Skellington from Nightmare Before Christmas. And one other one. This is the last time I'm going to say it anywhere because I want people to gradually forget about it. So this is a huge shock when it happens in the movie. But Michael Keaton as Beetlejuice.
Actually, that one does sound good.
He's the best. That I feel like his intro scene is the best and is better than any of his scenes in the first film. Just the way that everything plays out. I'm telling you, Colton doesn't have a hate boner for Repzion. He's always talking about his filmmaking process. Yeah, it's kind of a boring process though, or at least I imagine to listen to me. It is fun to do though.
We got 5 minutes until the end of the stream, so I got to plug the Patreon and everything, guys.
Oh shit!
Y'all
ready for this?
Do not worry about donating to the Patreon tonight. We will do it another time. I'm going to go over the tiers because we did do a change because of War and Corruption.
He's coming in with the big dollars.
Yeah. Again, War and Corruption, you are amazing.
That's a good problem to have.
If you can spare anything, even if it's just $1, send it Colton's way to his Kickstarter. You can see how passionate he is about the project. Yeah, help him out. Like, this is one of the happiest times. It was like the happiest I've seen Colton throughout any of this shit. Right. So if you're concerned about his situation, about any of this stuff going on, just do what you can. It's an ambitious project, and he needs all the support he can get for it. Anyways, well, of course, buddy. It's like Billy Bob said. I got a soft spot for you, kid. All right, here we go. Patron.
Roar, Patreon. Roar.
All right, so where can I see?
When are you gonna get an S? You gotta need an S.
Hold on.
A lot of people donated $1 for that S.
Wait, for the S?
On the crow. It's so Crow of Judgment. You need an S on there.
I have an S on there.
You
mean where it actually says Crow of Judgment?
Yeah.
I need to fix the URL for it because it actually says Crows of Judgment now. But here we go. I did update the tiers, and I'll see what I can do to update these a little bit more for everybody. $1, just a standard donation. You have access to the weekly call-in streams on Sunday, which we'll be doing. There's no guarantee you get a spot. I'll try to get you in there. We may have to take that away if we get more people donating to that tier. But we'll give you a link to a waiting room. But we also give you a shout out at the end of every stream. $6, become Nest Buddy. We put all of your information into our YouTube uploads. So whatever social media you want us to plug, just let us know. Ravenous Hound is in there. Ravenous, you didn't actually tell me which social media you want me to plug, so I assumed your Twitter. But if you want me to change it, I will. War on Corruption, I've got his Facebook, his or her, because I actually do not know their gender and I don't want to assume.
I think I assumed it's a he. I'm sorry.
And then Knights of Crow. So our first member of the Knights of Crow is, of course, War and Corruption, who is awesome and amazing, and we love them. And one thing I did want to change on there, just to make it a little bit better, when we do the Sunday stream call-in, anyone in that tier has access immediately, front of the line. You don't just get to come and ask a question. You get to spend time with us on the stream, talk about what you want to talk about, ask us what you want to ask us about. We'll be a little bit more chill on Sundays, so we can all have a little bit more fun together. And then if you're there,
talk about how much you hate sand, how coarse and rough and irritating it is, and how it gets everywhere.
And then if you're 2 months in, every 2 months, because I don't want to do a higher cost tier than that sounds wrong. If you're in there for 2 months, we'll give you whatever you want from our Teespring store. Whatever piece of merch you want, mug, hoodie, shirt, cell phone cover. I'm not probably going to do cell phone covers because those are just so tacky to me. I know I'm terrible.
Wait. So if they just, since it's 2 months worth, if they just do like $30 to get it over with, would that just be like a free item?
Yeah, I can do that. I mean, we don't have like we don't
so
have
that's
such a
the
massive
tier.
amount.
The tier is $30.
Eh,
So there's a higher tier.
I feel so bad about doing that though. That's why I didn't add it. I don't want to do a $30 tier on my Patreon, guys.
It would have to be higher than that if you want to make a profit. It'd have to be higher than that if you want to like.
Our stuff on the Teesprings is probably going to be like $10 to $15. So if you gave me a $15 donation, I bought something on the Teespring for $15.
Oh yeah, that's good.
I'm just gonna go. But
Teespring is expensive.
It is. It is. I was looking. I was like, okay, I'll make something for like $10. They're like, oh, you get 99 cents. Like, fuck you guys.
I just make like one shirt really cheap, and then all the other shirts are whatever. Well, no, I still cut them down, but I don't know. It's really expensive.
But we have 14 patrons in the $1 tier, 2 patrons in the $6 tier, 1 patron in the Knights of Crow. And let's check this out.
I need to go. I'm sorry. My family's gonna watch Breaking Bad. We're about to watch the last 2 episodes.
Thank you.
I'm sorry I have to go early. Thank you though.
Oh, good night. We're ending the stream now, anyways, buddy. Thank you.
Good night, fella. Remember, bagels.
Hey, honestly, he's a nice kid. All right.
Yeah.
Don't again, guys. Honestly, do help him out with the Kickstarter. Super ambitious project, but yeah, he deserves all the support he can get for all the shit he's had to deal with, and you can see how happy he is just not talking about this drama, right? Colton, you like Colton too, Kyle? All right, he's got the Kyle stamp of approval. Good job,
Kyle. How much do you want for that DeLive It design? I DM'd you on Discord, but
wait, I'm sorry, what?
He made that the DeLive It design. Hold on, I'll jump back and pop it up. But
I'm too broke to donate to every creator I want to. Well, guys, you know what I always say: if you cannot donate to the patron, all you have to do is like and subscribe. Oh, Kyle, you made the DeLive It. He wants to know if he can pay you commission for it. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was silent.
Even Cyclone. Cyclone says he's going to donate his show. Good faith. Cyclone, that is very much appreciated. Thank you. Help out Colton there. Again, regardless of what you think about Colton, you can tell he's had to deal with a lot of shit here. And it's not anything anyone his age should have to deal with. And again, I will say this as many times as it needs to be said, just so people do not misconstrue it. If Repzion and Maya publicly apologize, state that they were incorrect, right? No, get on your hands and knees and beg. No, just apologize. Say you were incorrect. Say that you misstated what you were trying to claim. Say this whole thing blew out of proportion. It went too far. You're sorry. You'll never talk about Colton again as long as he doesn't talk about you. The things you claimed about him were inaccurate, incorrect. You don't have to agree with what he did. You can still find it morally repugnant. It's okay. I don't agree with what he did. It's just not, he didn't commit a crime. He didn't spread CP. You need to stop your fucking bullshit and stop crying that people are trying to cancel you. That's not what this is about. You harassed a minor. You did terrible fucking things. You are terrible fucking people.
Well, and he needs that to show, like, look, if anyone in the future is like, aren't you that guy who was spreading CP? He can be like, look, no, they retracted it. He doesn't have something like that right now. I mean, people are still going by Repzion's word, then he's still the fucking criminal.
Yeah. I mean, here's the thing. Sad truth of it is, even if they retract it, there will still be people who make that accusation against that kid because it is out there. There are people who will not care, who will not look for the follow-up, who are just going to make that assumption. They still need to do the right thing. They don't get a pass on it.
There's people in the comments section, like in my videos, that like just won't have it. And I get it. People are going to be like that. And that's the whole reason why you shouldn't have made the accusation to begin with, especially knowing that it's false. Like, at least Maya knew. Maya fucking knew that shit was false.
Yeah. All right, guys. Oh my gosh. No, it's not the stream. Hold on. Oh, I'm such a terrible person.
Did you not shout out any of the Patreons?
I was about to not shout out the Patreons. I'm so fucking stupid. I'm
sorry.
sorry.
All right.
I was more concerned. Guys, I love that you're Patreon members of mine. I was just more excited to help out Colton with his Kickstarter tonight. So that is my fault. I apologize to y'all. $2 from Mr. Holmesley. Well, that's a new one. Thank you, Mr. Holmesley. Holmesley?
Yeah.
Is that how
he's a cool guy. He's a very cool guy, Crow.
Oh my gosh. You know, it's late and my ability to read has left me. Well, you're a cool guy. You're definitely a cool guy. You gave us $2 whole. That will also not be going towards Origami Sandwich Fund. $1 from Kristen Robinson. Kristen, you actually sent me some stuff to look into. I am looking into the one story. I don't know if we'll cover it on Saturday because I do want to cover the rights and everything. But if not, I will definitely be talking about it on Monday. If you do watch this stream, you do know what I'm talking about. You sent me the message on Patreon. I do have that. So $15 again by War on Corruption, which is just insane. War on Corruption, you're the first person in that tier. I really appreciate it. You let me know if you don't think the tier reward is fair, and I'll work something out just to make it right, because I really do appreciate it, and I do want you to stay supporting the channel if you can. And again, $15 is a lot, so if that's too much, you just let me know. No harm, no foul there, because honestly, I don't think that I've done enough to deserve that yet, even though I'm going to try my best to. We got $1 from Katie. I'm bro. Katie, you are a bro. $3 whole from SpongeBob's Toe. SpongeBob's Toe's got some money to drop. Just dropping the stacks. Good job, SpongeBob's bro.
Stacks.
Yep. $6 from Lauren. Lauren, send me a message on Patreon. I'm going to actually reply to you because I did see what you said. And she actually didn't want the patron tier reward. I said I'm going to figure out some way of making that up, because $6 is a lot and you do deserve something for it. I will figure out some way of making that right. I love all of you guys are supporting us. I really do. $1 from Olive Warrior. Olive, my Palestinian sibling. Thank you so much. $6 from Ravenous Hound. Ravenous, you let me know if you want me to plug something other than your Twitter, but thank you so much for supporting the channel. $3 from Wow Baby is Trouble, because baby is in trouble when they drop money like that. $1 from Chris Anonymous, who anonymously donated in person. $1 from Space Beach, aka Spacey, the lovely, beautiful Spacey. And then we have $2 from Jonathan Murillo. We have $1 from Zio Returns, $1 from Origami, and $1 Rooney from the beautiful Maria. Thank you so much, everybody who has donated and supported this channel. We will be back tomorrow, in which we will talk about Chris fucking Hansen. I hope you all enjoyed the stream today. I hope you all check out Just a Kid That Rants channel, support his Kickstarter, and we will see you here tomorrow, because my God, we are going to light this man's ass on fucking fire. Chris Hansen, you motherfucking piece of shit. God damn you.